Swap us over in 4, 3, 2, 1. We're all visual. Let's get visual. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Extra Life Tabletop Appreciation Weekend Game 11. This is 8 p.m. on Sunday night, and we're going from 8 to 11:30, 12, somewhere in there. Tonight, we are playing a fantastic game under the Powered by the Apocalypse engine from Magpie Games called Masks, A New Generation. Also, I want to do a quick shout out to Magpie Games. They are a company that I have a lot of games from, and tonight they are actually giving away some PDFs of this. So if you are in the chat and you donate $5 or more, you're going to have a chance to win one of these PDFs. Also, even if you don't win, you're going to be put in the final raffle for a set of dice from our friends at Norse Foundry. And also, also, I'm just really excited to be here because I've had so much frickin' coffee. I also wanted to say that it's Extra Life for Kids. Extra Life for Kids is in the chat right now. Wonderful to see you folks. Nice. A couple quick things. Extra Life is a charity that we are doing right now, if you're tuning in for the first time over the weekend, where the funds raised go 100% to the Children's Miracle Network and benefit the children actually from all of us. It's going to be the children at the BC Children's Hospital. So several of our players actually owe their existences to the BC Children's Hospital. So this is a very, very personal mission from all of us, including my recently born godson actually owes a lot to the BC Children's Hospital because he was born fairly underweight. And had to rely on the BC Children's Hospital for a decent amount of care. So it's very personal to me, as well as several of the players and our extended Dork Tales cast. And we are really excited to be here and raising funds for it. Now, our goal is pretty high. As you can see, we're at $4,694.95 cents, something like that. We're at 29% of a goal of what is 20,000 Canadian dollars when I set the goal. Last year we beat 15,000, so this year we're trying to beat 20. Obviously this is day 3 and we are only at 29% of our goal, but that's fine. This is not a one weekend thing. Extra Life Tabletop Appreciation Weekend is our August event. We will be back in November with another 3-day spectacular. So if you don't have any funds right now, or if you're a little tapped out, save your pennies and donate to a good cause. I'd also like to remind you that at least inside of North America, all of these donations are tax deductible. Okay? I can't guarantee outside of North America. You'll have to check your local tax laws and how they apply. But at least if you are in the US or Canada, then boom, you can use them as deductibles. With that, I'm also going to say that tonight we are running Masks, but it is set in the My Hero Academia continuity, at least tangentially. And I think that's all I really have to say. If you do not understand Powered by the Apocalypse, allow me to tell you a couple things about it. It is a game where the fiction comes before the rules. Everything should be fiction forward. Also, I do not have dice. I don't roll dice. You all get into trouble yourselves. We are going to muddle our way through the system because it's been about a year since I've ran it. With that, let's talk about this game. So finally, I am your Master of Ceremonies, Kelly. I use he and him pronouns, and let's pass this along to the rest of the group, starting with Christine.
Hello, I am Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I am playing Sophie Reed. Yeah, we're going to talk much about our characters right now, or pass that on for later once we've introduced.
We'll do. You know what we'll do? We'll say who you are. We'll do character stuff because we got to quickly do bonds on camera. So, sorry, say who, so that's who you are, pass it on to Amy.
Okay.
So just talk about you.
It sounds like you're telling me to tell more about it. I'm like,
no, just say where you are, or who you are and where you're from. So you already did that. So you stream on Lady Liliana.
Oh, okay. I was like, where am I from? Like,
yeah, where are you from?
Yeah. This is where I'm from.
I'm still here, friends.
Still here, guys.
So passing on to me. Oh, my shirt is slightly vanishing. That's okay. We'll pretend it's part of my powers. It's not really that. What?
I look like I'm dead and have a halo because of this background.
Oh my gosh!
That's going in the background than you do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's really
so
funny.
Hi.
This is how I feel.
Woo! Yeah, anyway, I'm Amy. Hi, I use she, her, or they, them pronouns. I am playing Claudia Fletcher tonight, or also known as the hero Zafir, or wannabe hero Zafir. I don't know if we're going with that, but yeah, hi, you can find me over at twitch.tv/paradoxical ghoul.
Nice. All right, pass it down to Mike.
Hey everyone, what's going on? My name's Mike. I use they, them pronouns. And tonight I am playing Andy Scott, our punk skater girl. And
See you later, girl.
Right. And you can find me over at Captain Starbun, where I like to Twitch sci-fi. Well, I like to Twitch. I'm Tix, my friend, Tix, where I like to stream Elite
Have you considered
Dangerous.
wearing high socks and boots when you go out? Never mind. It's a tick joke.
It's a tick joke. I love it.
I can also do a Patrick Warburton. All right.
The tick.
I mean, I am blue. Like, it kind of works.
A little bit.
Dabba-dee.
Spoon! Anyway, very happy to have you here, Mike. All right, passing over Robin.
Hello, everyone. I am Robin. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns. And tonight I am playing Letova Veronica. She is from Russia. And
We'll learn more about her in a minute.
Yeah, exactly. But you can find me, Robin, over at Second Gen Gamer on Twitch, where I was gonna say I Twitch Guild Wars, but it's stream Guild Wars. Mike, you've messed me up. This is my 8th game of the weekend, so my brain is it's not here. So you're welcome, audience.
Nice. All right, and finally, Nitebyte.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nitebyte. I'm a variety game streamer with a particular emphasis on virtual reality, positive mental health, and inclusive LGBT space. If some of the more astute of you will notice, I'm slightly different looking than the rest of the folks here. It's because I'm not wearing my glasses today. Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm also a VTuber. Yes, today I'll be playing Joanna JJ Jacobs, also known as Reverb. We'll get into that more later. But I use she, they pronouns, and I'm all about LGBT advocacy and talking about mental health.
Heck yeah!
All right. So, folks, we're going to hop in and do the last bit of pre-game stuff so that you have it on camera. The way this is going to work, this is an anime-themed game that we are going to be running, so things are going to get really weird. If you want to, as the chat just said, change a kid's life and this game, you can donate to the players to affect things that directly affect them, or you can donate to me. What I'm going to say is that I am already over my total for the year, or I'm very close to approaching it. So, I would like you to go to twitch.tv, extralife.org/team/dorktales, and I would like you to look at the players who are the furthest away from achieving their goals, and instead of donating to me, donate to whoever that is, and continue going upward, okay? I'm already above it, but I want everybody here to do really well tonight. So if you have funds, donate it to the player with the lowest amount, and then kind of work your way up, or just, whoever you feel like. That isn't me. So, as we are going forward, we are going to create some things. Now, you all are students. You are students at UA Cascadia, the hero school located on a private island just off the coast of Seattle that's kind of in Canadian space and kind of in American space just for the ease of operation. It is basically the Pacific Coast's primary school for super-powered individuals, also known as people with quirks. For in this world, everyone, about 80% of the population at least, are born with a superpower called a quirk. Quirks can range from anything from always being able to tell you what time it is or which direction is north, to being able to punch the sun to death and then bring it back to life to punch it again. So there are many, many degrees of power here. Masks is a wonderful game because powers are actually not what this is about. It's about what type of hero you are. So each one of the characters here is in high school training to not only be a productive member of society, but to be a hero or villain, but likely a hero or villain. So we're going to see where this goes. And if you want to affect the plot, you can donate to us in our Extra Life page, and may do so through. We have a menu there, so type !L menu, which is how you order a menu in Spanish. I am so tired, and I missed my mouth with the bottle just now.
I was gonna say, it has been a long weekend, hasn't it?
I have been in 40 hours of games in the past 3 days.
My God.
That is absolutely ludicrous.
Because I couldn't get out of a. I'll be in less in November. Okay, so we're gonna go through everybody's list. So now what we are gonna do is we are going to go through the list. The first person who wishes to will tell us a little bit about the character. You guys are all in the same class, so we're gonna say that you are in class 3. Pick a letter. 1, 2, 3.
4.
C.
E.
C. Okay, 4. You're going to be in class 3C. I can guarantee you one thing. As a former Japanese high school teacher, the C class is always the bad one.
Yes. I mean, we've got a delinquent.
We're all dressed fairly punk, so I guess that fits.
And today, you are all in detention. You are, not only that, it is Saturday detention.
Lame.
Early in the morning. In fact, you didn't even have breakfast.
That's
awful. Right. Welcome to My Hero Breakfast Club. Okay, so we're going to go through your characters. First person who wants to. What I need you to do, you're going to volunteer to tell me who you are as a character, what your power is, and then we're going to look at your playbook, because your playbook, which is what a class or race is in this game, has a pair of questions that you get to ask at the bottom. These are the connections that you have to other people in this game. So what we'll do is we'll go through, explain who we are, and then we'll go through one more round and talk about those connections once everybody knows who everyone else is. Okay? And I'm just going to pick one randomly here. So, for example, if someone is playing the Bull, which is kind of like the Superboy or the X-23 character, they would have a connection that would be like, where is it? That would be like, you ask a question and say, blank is your love. You've opened up to them about the worst parts of your past. And then you work out who that is, so they have a benefit with you. All right.
Where do you see that?
So they're in your playbook under relationships.
It's on the second page of the playbook.
Yeah.
I only have the core here.
So if you which one of the you're the beacon, right?
Delinquent.
So you're gonna look at the bottom of. Pardon me.
Delinquent.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that is the bottom of page 103. Is
103.
Yeah. I'm not sure what it is in the PDF, but it's 103 of the core. So if you look at the bottom of that, it is you keep trying to impress blank with your antics, and you and blank pulled an awesome, if illegal, stunt together are your 2 questions.
If you want, Mike, I popped in just the playbooks PDF that Kelly sent us, so that just has the PDFs of the playbooks.
Yeah, because Mike joined a little late to get in on the action, so take like 30 seconds to fill it out while other people are talking. It honestly, the best thing about Power to the Apocalypse is that it takes 0 time to set up and to run, so long as you're willing to have a brief conversation, which is what this game is about. All right, so who wants to explain who their character is first?
I'll go.
All right, so we'll start with Knight. Knight, who are you?
Hi, my name is Joanna Jacobs, or JJ is what most people will call me. My hero name is Reverb. My ability is to essentially accelerate the frequency of anything that touches her, including particles like air, which causes her to be able to create large sound waves from her body. Now, the surface exposure of her skin is actually crucial to her abilities, but anything that she touches for long enough, she can accelerate in terms of its frequency.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. And what type of person is she?
She's fairly reserved and locked down. I believe it's a lockdown facade. Yeah, she tends to be a little bit more closed and a little bit more quiet, but like she's still social, but she doesn't really open up very much.
And which playbook did you pick? You picked...
I picked the Nova because it was the closest thing to get to an elemental kind of thing, because this is kind of in that same speed. It's almost gravity, like it's like almost like the gravity one that was listed, except a variation of it.
So that's like the Jean Grey type, or the Wiccan type, or the Miss
Yes,
Martians.
very much. Yeah.
Perfect.
Scarlet
Witch. Okay. Yeah. God, I love Scarlet Witch. All right. So, Robin, I think you wanted to go next.
Yeah. So I am playing Letova Veronica, or also known as the Viper. She is basically
because you vipe the windows.
I viped the windows. So she has very snaky kind of orientated powers. So she can shoot, she can spit literal snakes at people. She can use snakes to swing from like tall buildings. Her skin actually will excrete acidic poison and like venom that she can control. So she
it's
is
just tiny snakes coming out of your pores is what it is.
basically like little mini snakes with like fangs. This is ridiculous.
Your history.
I am history. It'll be hysterical.
Okay.
So that's her. She's the snooty like exchange student. So her family has money.
All right. And what is your playbook? You're going with.
You said it you said it the proper way, but I want to call it the Janus.
No, Janus is fine. Do not listen to my bullshit Latin pronunciation. All right. Who wants to go next?
I can.
All right, Amy, who are you?
Sure.
Where are you?
I am playing Claudia Fletcher, also known as Zaffer. She actually probably uses that more than her actual name because it's too cool. And she is the family disappointment with the Legacy Playbook. And she inherited a series of powers related to blue ink type material that sometimes works as portal, sometimes as other stuff. It's all very strange. So some of that is reflected in, like, you know, her hair secretes it sometimes. Her hair is probably not actually blue. I don't know. Whatever.
All right, Splatoon. Got ya.
Just a little bit.
A little. It's so good. It's so fucking good. All right, Christine.
All right.
Or Mike. Yeah, Christine, you go then Mike.
So I am using the Doomed playbook. My character is Sophie Reed. I believe she doesn't have a hero name yet, but I think what it'll be in the future is Soulfire.
Nice.
Because her power is actually pretty OP, like, but it's burning her out.
Mm-hmm.
It's destroying her one go at a time. But for the most part, what happens is that, like, she can kind of, like, when she taps into her essentially soul fire, her inner fire, she starts to glow, and it gives her like superhuman strength, speed, like the whole physical suite, and I think a little bit of the Doom playbook gives you're supposed to pick like 3 different powers, so like you really are OP. So I was going with some of their ideas of psychic constructs and vitality absorption.
Okay.
So I think I can suck HP from other people.
You're rogue with some psychic projections. Cool.
Yeah, a little bit of rogue, a little bit of Raven mixed in there, but she is...
You're a rogue Raven.
She is not as dark and gloomy as those
two.
two.
Sounds like a Kenku.
She's fairly bright and slightly kind of vivacious, but if you look at her closely, her eyes are kind of haunted. She has down moments because she knows what's happening. She's starting to figure out that this is slowly making her worse and worse.
Sounds
and
good.
one day she is just going to burn out in a brilliant blast of flame.
All right. Sounds good at the bottom. Mike, and who are you? So Andy does what?
All right. So I am playing Andy Scott. Her hero name is Disruption. And she controls and manipulates electricity, be it currents or anything like that. And she does that through skateboard tricks.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So, folks, we are
and she's an asshole.
She's an asshole. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Okay. All right. So let's go through the list. I'm just gonna randomly flip through until I see someone's playbook. So starting off, let's go start with you, Mike. So, you keep trying to impress blank with your antics.
I have no idea. Like,
does anybody have an idea what type of person would you want to impress? Would it be like a hot exchange student? Would it be like the brooding girl? Do you think it would be the skimpily dressed reverb person? Would it be
she's just the audio kid? She's always listening to music.
I mean, or would it be the emo ink girl?
Oh, you know what? It would be hilarious. Keeps trying to impress the super girly girl.
Super girly girl? Which
Yeah,
one's the super girly girl?
Sophie?
Is it Sophie?
Yeah,
Or is
the girliest of the group, probably Sophie with the pink
Okay.
hair and everything.
Yeah.
Because I mean, hey, I'm a skater girl.
All right, sounds good. You and Blank, so you put Sophie down, you have a relationship there. That means
Yeah.
that when something comes in, you'll have a +1 with each other.
Cool.
Next, you and someone pulled an awesome, if illegal, stunt together. Who was that? Should not be the same person.
Oh, that's so cool.
Does anyone want to volunteer for that?
I would volunteer for that because Letova kind of thinks she can like buy her way out of any situation, kind of thing. So she's like, yeah, sure, fuck it. My parents will pay for whatever.
Could be.
Could be. Could be.
Fair enough. Do we need to know like what kind of illegal
No, we can
stunt
figure
it
that
was?
on the fly. We can figure that on the fly.
All
So you
right,
can put
so Letova,
Letova? Okay.
are we pulling an awesome stunt together? Or
Apparently,
did we?
We apparently pulled a very awesome stunt together.
You had skateboarding snakes.
Skateboarding
Jesus
snakes.
Christ.
Oh my
Snakeboarding.
gosh, she totally rides a snake as it slithers on the ground.
Oh god,
my
just
God.
like Iceman.
Oh my god!
Yes,
All
I am
right.
like the Iceman.
All right.
Jesus.
And I cometh with the snakes. Leave that where it is. This is a mature channel, but not that mature. All right, we're gonna go to the Doom playbook now. So Christine, your
right.
relationships. You told Blank all about
I
your
told
doom and the danger.
Claudia all about my doom and the danger I'm in.
And what was the reaction, you
Ooh.
think? Was it just like, oh, that sucks?
Well, I feel like she kind of maybe get it. She's fairly emo, so she'd get the emo side of it.
All right.
Yeah.
So probably a level of sympathy of like, wow, that sucks.
So your other relationship, and you don't have to take these if you don't want to, but you'd love to kiss Blank before your doom
JJ.
comes. Okay.
Oh my. Oh.
Yeah, I think JJ's pretty hot.
geez.
So
Okay.
I think Sophie would totally like if she's gonna like burn out in her doom, like might as well kiss a hot girl.
Nice.
All right.
Fair
Perfect.
enough.
Nice.
All right, the Janus. Blank knew you from your civilian life first. So you met someone before you started going to school here. Or before you were like you had a run-in with someone before
I
you were
probably
outed as a
visited
student.
mainland Vancouver on
Or maybe
holiday.
you're belong to some forums or something
Oh,
like that, and
true.
you met people online, and you're like, "Oh, I'm moving to this area. You want to meet up and get coffee, or maybe snakes?"
Yeah, maybe snakes.
Wanna be
Who
snakes?
Maybe
would be the
snakes.
most online presence out of you four?
I
I
feel
mean,
like
we're all kind of
Claudia.
modern high school kids. We're probably all
It's-
online.
Yeah, probably all of us.
True.
To anybody you
True.
want, really.
True. I was probably attracted to JJ by her Instagram or MySpace profile. I don't know what we use here. Is it MySpace? We still have MySpace
It
in
is.
Russia.
It's Hero Space.
It's
Oh my
Hero Space.
God.
Aerospace.
So I probably was a little bit attracted to JJ first. So I probably sent her a message asking to meet up for coffee.
Okay,
I'm,
so
I'm just a quiet girl.
Everyone's just all over JJ.
And JJ is
a
hot.
quiet girl. I just
JJ
listen
is
to
kinda
music and
hot.
keep my
So-
Yeah, that's true.
so that was your. So your first one was you knew who from your civilian life.
JJ.
You knew JJ. Okay. So your next one is you refused to tell Blank about your secret identity when asked, or when they asked. I don't feel like that's super applicable.
Yeah, I was
To
gonna
this.
say, I was reading that. I'm like, I
So-
don't know if that applies
So
to that.
let's replace it with one from the Bull because you seem like you're a pretty aggressive character.
Okay.
Blank is your rival. They tried to control you at a crucial moment. So who is your rival here? I think that's a better one.
Yeah, I like that better. Who would try to control? I am thinking maybe Claudia. I feel Claudia and I could be rivals.
Okay. It's
Yeah, sure.
because Claudia, you're the legacy, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so you once got caught doing something that shames your legacy with Blank.
Got caught with. Okay. What would shame? Okay.
The delinquent.
Like you could be
Maybe.
delinquent. You
Yeah,
should
we
have tried
sure we're not like going around
doing graffiti,
Yeah.
because you're an ink graffiti artist.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything. It's not like, look, I would never do something like that because that would get traced back to me, obviously. It's kind of an obvious tell, so it couldn't have been me.
Okay, but it was.
It was totally was.
All right. You trust blank and told them an important secret of your legacy.
I think I would actually reciprocate with Sophie's.
Yay, besties.
Nice.
Okay.
We're the
All
Doom
right.
and Gloom Patrol.
Doom and Gloom Patrol. That's
Yeah,
the
we
name
live
of
on
it.
the complete opposites.
All right.
Yeah, I have the
and-
doom, you have the gloom.
Yeah.
You're dark
right.
where I'm bright.
And now let's go to the boom. Hello, Nova. You hang out all the time with blank to blow off steam, JJ.
I feel like funny enough, me and Claudia would probably hang out a lot.
Okay.
Like, and in like the most like rudimentary, like basic way possible. Like she would just be like spend a lot of time around her, but would mostly just be like bopping to her music all the time. Would just be like super chill hangout.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right. And you once hurt blank when you lost control of your powers.
I will say that I once hurt. I probably once hurt Andy.
Andy?
When I lost
That would
control.
that would make sense actually.
Yeah.
Andy did a sick ollie and you accidentally bumped into you and you with your
I was either that or she was just got a little too excited because she's like, oh, Andy's really cute, and then just like her heart beat too
Welcome
loudly
to
and
the-
ended up
welcome to
actually
the
causing
love-
like a
the love
reverberation
pentagram.
amongst the ground, causing your skateboard to like get stuck if you to do like a header.
Like, everybody just wants to kiss JJ.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, I mean, her power's vibration.
Oh, God, I didn't even think of that.
Good vibrations.
Oh, Jesus
We're already
Christ.
starting off like this, eh?
Oh yeah.
I'll bring the snakes, you
Okay.
bring
This
the
is an 18
vibrations.
plus channel, all right?
Yeah, that's true.
All
Is it
right,
actually-
it's actually-
okay, I could be way spicier now.
Is,
It's not.
Gods
at
for
least.
small miracles.
you are limited to 342 fucks.
God damn it.
Fucking fuck.
Okay, I have a counter.
Well, shit.
All right.
My
Okay.
eye is watering. That's great because I stabbed myself with eyeliner.
Ooh, don't do that.
No.
All right. So,
And-
folks, we're going to start the game right now. And before we do, I need to know: does anyone have any final questions?
Why are we in detention? We're gonna figure that out, right?
It doesn't matter while you're in detention. You're there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And so all you need for this game is 2 6-sided dice. Yeah, you might have a couple more in the wings, but just stick to 2. Okay.
I have
And
nine.
with that, let's start. It's a normal day for everyone else. Birds are in the sky. Planes fly overhead. Heroes go on adventures. A comet surges across the sky. Heroes fly. Heroes. But you're not heroes yet. You're just students. They're in class 3C, the senior class at UA Cascadia. Or is it UA Cascadia or UA Evergreen?
Like
Cascadia, I think.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
originally said Cascadia, so
Okay.
Cascadia.
All right, so UA Cascadia campus, which is on a private island. Secretly, it's not an island, it's actually more of a peninsula. But there's a checkpoint, so. All right, so as you are there, you find yourself in a side room inside of the detention hall where your teacher is monitoring you. Now, what you did isn't important. What is important is that you're all here on your day off, because as the rest of the world is progressing as normal, it is Saturday. It is Saturday at 8:37 in the morning. The crust is still in your eyes. Your underwear is painfully sticking to you because of the humidity in here, because this is the one room without air conditioning, so every motion is kind of a kind of
Wearing underwear.
gross feeling. And you're...
Sorry.
What'd you say?
I said imagine wearing underwear.
And this is why everyone has a crush on JJ.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, and I would like someone to roll me 2d6 to find out who the teacher
Sure.
that is monitoring you is.
I will
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
I got a 6 and a 4.
A 6 and a 4, so that's 9.
That's a
Wait, no,
10.
that's 10.
10.
That's
That's
10.
a 10.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So The person at the front of the room is a tall Hawaiian man with a broad belly. He is known by his superhero name. For one, his name. Ooh, I need a Hawaiian name. What's a good Hawaiian name?
I don't know. All I'm thinking of is Maui.
Oh my god.
All right, you know what? His name is Mr. Maui. His name is
Honestly,
Mr. Maui.
the
That's
same way.
That's what he goes by. Oh, we just got a donation. Coming in. That is. Let's find out what they want. What do you want? Give me
That's a
your secret.
$5 one from Nacro.
Hey, thanks,
Remember,
Macro.
guys, to go plus ultra. Who did it go
Ah.
to?
All right, so Mr. Maui is your teacher today. He is a large Hawaiian man with a very thin mustache goatee that
Like
he's been
me.
trying to cultivate for months and months and months. But it's not really working for him. He just isn't one of those guys that can grow facial hair. Now, his superhero power and his name is Propulsion Limbs.
Oh my god.
He can fire his limbs off his body at rocket speed.
I mean, cool power, but lame name.
God.
Right?
I mean, come on, Mr. M.
Come on. You could that's
agree.
better name.
It works better in my native language, okay? In Hawaiian, it sounds way cooler.
Okay.
And he's gonna rattle off something that I'm not gonna try to make up because Hawaiian sounds really cool, and I don't want to be
That's
offensive.
true, yeah.
Letova's
But
gonna
it's just
start
like-
saying it in Russian and see if it sounds better.
It's anything sounds better than Propulsion Limbs. All right,
True.
Mr. Maui is a way better name for a superhero, right? And
Yeah,
so he's sitting at the front of the room, kind of leaning on his chair. His feet are up, and he's flipping through a men's periodical, Men's Hero Weekly, that has a picture of some hero on the cover from Japan that you've all heard of. It's okay, because I am here! All Might goes plus
That doesn't
ultra
sound
in rare
copyrighted.
interview. And then he's sitting at the front of the room, and he flips the book to the side and starts opening the centerfold. Now that's a hero, man. What?
Who is it?
It's,
Yeah, who's on it?
it's the icon of justice, and he'll turn it around and you see a picture of All Might going,
Oh,
It's
nice.
basically-
Pretty cool.
Maui.
it's
I
All Might
love
in
All
a,
Might.
it's, but it's a swimsuit spread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's,
Many muscles, really.
Look at that Detroit smash.
PL, when can we get out of here?
Yeah, how
Yo,
long
you-
are we here for?
You're here for 8 hours.
Oh,
You know
good
what you
lord.
did.
It
Look.
does not deserve that kind of.
Okay.
Can we do
Look.
anything? I am so bored. I am so bored.
Just because I paused the teacher's nervous system doesn't mean I deserve attention.
Look, Flower Rush deserves more respect than that. She is a guaranteed hero of this nation.
You know what else a guaranteed hero of this nation? Sleep.
Not. Oh, I see. Because you got so many better things to be doing.
I do.
Sleep is
I
the
have
big
like
one.
several things I could be doing right now that are better
Then
than
sleep
this.
right now.
Is
You're
the
doing-
Literally just-
room-
Dump her face on her desk and start snoring.
Can I try and send a snake over onto Andy?
Look.
Yes,
Do
yes,
you-
you may.
Can we at least go to a room that has AC? I am leaking, and she's just
There's
got like dripping ink like on her chair.
Yeah, I'm
Look,
gonna
cons-
start leaking acid soon. Like it's going to get all over and like destroy the school.
Look, okay, there's nothing. This room isn't even hot. Seriously, back in Hawaii.
Did you
this
feel the
ro-
humidity?
I am from Russia. This is boiling.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have lost the Cold War then.
I'll show you.
Damn.
What?
Mr. Maui coming out with those ultra smashes.
That was a Cascadia smash.
Sorry, Cascadia smash.
right.
JJ's literally just gonna like have like
savage.
just have like pulled out 2 drumsticks and it's just like on the table, just like
Just start tapping out. Tap, 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 tap.
Really, JJ? Yeah, whatever.
And as
Sophie's
you are,
just gonna start doodling on her hands with a pen because there's nothing else to do. And if she does it on
Nope.
a desk, she'll just get
you're
more
supposed to sit
detention.
there and think about what you've done for 8 hours. And the first 30 seconds of the day go as expected. You listen to the clock tick. And actually, let me do this. So this is how a clock sounds, more or less, right? Like, this is how fast time is moving for you.
When you try to game on a 20-year-old PC.
All right. So as time crawls, you will all try to sleep, and I would like Andy. Andy, can you do me a favor and roll me 2d6 and just tell me what happens?
Okay. Well, I got a 1 and a 4.
Okay, that's gonna be bad. So you're gonna hear. And then you're gonna hear as a fly tries to fly into your ear canal.
Whack!
All right, you are going to smack the side of your head, and then you're gonna hear as it flies out the other ear. The fly appears to be incorporeal. The ghost fly continues to fly around the room.
I don't even have normal flies in this stupid place.
Hey, no talking. Get back to work, okay? Thinking
Doing
about what you've
what?
done.
What
Thinking
work?
about what you did.
I thought about it for 30 seconds. I am done. Can I go now?
No. There are rules and... There's a knock at the door. Propulsion Limbs steps up, walks over, and you'll actually see another teacher standing at the door. Dr. Hippo. Dr. Hippo. Oh, actually, hold on one moment. It's not Dr. Hippo. I'm being PM'd something. One moment.
Oh,
Thank you, Chahista, for the $60 donation.
Oh, wow.
nice.
Okay,
Hell
so
yeah.
let me just open up. Objection! Sorry. Okay, I'm waiting for it. Krista, hit me up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
My
I'm gonna
God.
be Dr.
Oh my
Christopher's
God, why do you
favorite
do this to me?
student.
Okay, so
I'm the snake
So-
student.
as you hear that, actually there will be at the door, Dr. Hippo will show up. Now, Dr. Hippo's power is that she is a hippo, with all of the advantages and disadvantages that come with being an anthropomorphic bipedal hippo.
Oh god, that bites
And
worse.
she knocks on the door. All she's wearing, she's a hippo wearing basically kind of like a spandex non-tutu unitard and a doctor's lab coat. And she... Propulsion Limb stands up and approaches the door and slides it open. How can I help you, Dr. Hippo? Well, I'm having a bit of trouble in my lab, and I was hoping that if you're not too busy, she starts doing that thing where she grinds her toes into the ground. You know what I'm talking about?
Against
like
the ground.
Yeah, just the kind of the one leg down. You could maybe help me. It's just a little too high for me, and I can't stand on a chair because they're not, well, none of them on the main floor are reinforced. Yeah, I can help. You kids, you stay here or else you're gonna be spending Sunday here too. All right?
Scout's honor.
Don't get up to any trouble, okay?
Never.
She's gonna like pull her
Totally.
earphone slightly away. Go what?
You stay here.
Is
Oh,
Dr.
yeah, yeah.
Hippo holding the door handle?
Yeah.
So, can Andy pull out like a tech deck and start playing with that and shock the door handle?
Sure, you can definitely try. Why don't we go ahead? This is going to be, let's see, I gotta remind myself, this is not going to be directly, you know what, I'm going to say this is going to be...
This is directly engaging directly, or
directly engage a threat, yeah.
Sophie just casually like crosses her
Or it could be
fingers.
provoke someone,
Oh
your
yeah,
call.
totally.
provoke someone.
Okay, so what you're going to roll is you're going to roll plus superior. So you take your superior score and add that to 2d6.
Okay, so it looks like I have +2 on that.
Yep.
8.
All right, so on an 8, so that's a partial success. So for Powered by the Apocalypse game, 7, 8, 9 are a partial, where you get what you want, but I make a deal with you. And then 10 and up are a hard success. Generally, you get away with scot-free with things. So with this, so for NPCs, they stumble. So you get to choose one of the following. They stumble, take a +1 forward against them. They err, you gain a critical opportunity, or they overreact, you gain an influence against them.
Overreact.
Okay, so hey, what are you doing over there? Stop messing around. Are you okay? I'm not immune to electricity. That hurt.
Uh-huh. Just ask him out, for Christ's sake.
I heard that.
Cool.
Just kind of pull her headphone away and just, what?
I'll be back in a minute.
I am gonna beat your ass.
Whoa, that's a bit hostile. I mean, we're just.
Oh, now you can hear.
She's like
When
still
you're
has her
threatening
headphone lifted
children's
away from her
lives,
head. Like,
yeah, we can hear you.
yeah.
I wasn't threatening
Oh,
anyone's
dude.
life, just their ass.
Well, that's
I'm
a
pretty
bit
sure
creepy,
that's,
don't you
like-
think?
Yeah, I don't think teachers are supposed to touch students.
That's been like this bit. It's been gone for years here in North America, hasn't it?
That's oh god.
I'd be happy to help you.
Let's do she get a room.
Yeah, right.
Shut up! And he's gonna shut the door hard behind and lock you in. And you have a moment of peace. What do you all do?
JJ's immediately gonna get up and like kind of quietly walk over to the door and then just touch her finger to it to like unlock it and just
Okay.
just vibrate it until it unlocks. just for
Okay,
the sake
you
of doing
vibrate
it.
uh, until it unlocks. It's going to unlock. Do you try to
Yeah.
open it?
Nope. She's just gonna unlock it and walk
Okay.
back just for the sake of being like, fuck you.
Okay, sounds good. So what's everybody else doing as you're there?
Letova's gonna go look outside the window. How far up are we on this school?
So you are only on the first floor.
Oh, perfect.
Sweet.
Letova's gonna try and open a window.
Okay, you were going to open a window, and immediately as you do, I need you to do me a favor.
Oh no.
You're going to open the window, and a breeze is going to go in. Oh god, it feels so nice.
It's great.
Oh, it's so good. It's actually cooler outside than it is inside of this room.
Oh my god. And then just JJ's immediately gonna walk over to exactly where, like right beside Letova. Like
Okay.
almost shoulder to shoulder and just kind of like fan her shirt up and back and forth right in front of the breeze. Like, oh that's perfect.
Right? It feels so good, that beautiful sea breeze.
I'm even in my usual hero outfit. It's still
A
warm.
high-pitched noise starts coming toward you. Would anybody like to assess the situation?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd love
Yeah.
to.
Okay. I would like everyone here to roll plus superior.
Ooh, superior.
Cool.
Plus superior?
Plus
11.
superior. So look at
12.
your stats. One of your stats should. So if you look down at your sheet,
Yeah.
the way you picked your stats, so you look at whatever your superior rating is and add that to 2d6.
Okay.
It's a weird system to get used to at first, but it works really well when you do.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes. All right. So I'm going to call this a
nice.
hard. I'm going to pull a hard move on you, which means that you're going to be blindsided by this. Okay.
Because she has her headphones on and can't hear shit.
Okay. Did anybody get another fail below a 7? Okay. Did anybody get a 7 to 9?
Yes, I got a 9.
Okay. So, if you got that, you can ask one of the following questions. What here can I use to blank? What here is the biggest threat? What here is the greatest danger? Who here is most vulnerable to me? Or how can we best end this quickly? So those of you who got a 7 to 9 can ask me one question. Those of you who got higher can ask me 2.
Ooh, okay, so I got
Ooh.
a 10.
Ooh.
I got an 11.
I got 12.
Okay. So what questions would you like to ask? One of each, basically.
Yeah, we'll probably end up
Yeah.
with that.
What here is the biggest threat? Me at
Uh,
least.
Yeah.
So
I'm like,
mask.
it's kind of like, what is that?
Okay, so looking up, just pulling up my moves real quick. There we go. Show me your moves. Boop. Okay. So as you are sitting there and glancing up, you are going to see your biggest threat is the sound that is coming directly for you. Above you right now, there is a surging white light like a comet streaking down. Hello, Q Times. Welcome to our Extra Life stream of Masks Zero to Hero Academia. As the characters are inside of detention, they look out the window. A nice breeze blows in, and then they see a comet streaking toward the school. It is going directly for the tree next to this window. Those of you who succeeded may choose to act. You can try to get yourself out of here, or one of you could try to defend someone else who is not able to act, like JJ, who has headphones in and is like,
Can I try and pull JJ beside, because she's right beside me? Can I try and like pull her out of the way?
You can. Does Andy try to do it as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so here is the deal. I'm going to say that both of you make me a defend someone roll. That is going to be plus savior. The one of you that fails this roll is going to be put in a hard position because you bump into each other.
Oh no, that's not great. That's a 6.
That's a 6?
That's a 6.
That's gonna be a 6.
Oh my god.
We're so
That's
good,
gonna
man.
be a 6, folks.
Okay, so both of you are going to grab JJ by an arm and go, this way! No, this way!
Hey, wait, hold on.
And suddenly there is an explosion as this thing crashes into the building, slamming into the side, knocking you all to the ground except for Sophie and Claudia, who were able to duck out of the way. I am going to mark a condition on both of you. I am going to mark the insecure condition, I think. Ooh, Brandon Mikonox, please give benefit of the master ceremony, and thank you very much. Give a benefit. Yes, Claudia.
Was I not able to also get out of the way? Because I was.
You are. Did I say Claudia? Basically,
did you?
everybody
Okay.
everybody in the bottom row gets hit.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so you can
not
all mark
registering.
condition. I think that insecure is probably the one that I want to do. And the way the conditions work, let me just remind myself because it's been a while.
-2 to defend someone or reject others' influence.
Okay, because you guys are insecure. And basically, when all of your conditions are full, you are taken out, basically.
Oh,
So you taken out means knocked out. You can clear conditions through various things. Clearing that is done by Robin. You had it right there, didn't you?
Eh?
Did you have the condition pulled up right there?
Yeah.
So how do you clear that one?
Oh, I have it on the sheet. I can go on the document and see how to.
Let me just double check. So that condition is cleared by conditions. Probably on page 83.
At the end of a scene, if you fling yourself into easy relief. What does that mean?
Easy relief. Basically, you do something stupid. So it's going to clear
Oh,
almost
okay.
immediately.
Take foolhardy
cool.
action without talking to your team.
Yeah, that's
Basically.
easy. So basically, you're insecure. This game is really good when you play it seriously because it's all about having teenage angst. All right, so there's going to be an explosion. You three are going to be hurled backwards. You're a little bruised up, but mostly just your pride and the dirt. And as you take a breath, you're going to see that there is a pod that has landed in the center of the room and crashed through the wall and the tree outside. And it is a huge. It's huge. It's about the size of a Buick, basically. It is an alien space pod, glowing with green energy, and you're going to hear as it opens. Steam billows out, obscuring your vision into the room. Are any of you doing anything?
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to shock it.
I'm taking cover.
All right, you're gonna try to shock
cover.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, if you'd like to, go ahead and directly assess a threat.
Okay.
Double checking. Did I get in the
Yes.
insecure condition as well?
You did. Actually, you know what? We'll give you you can take insecure or afraid.
Afraid would probably be more likely.
All right.
Okay. Moves.
So, if you are directly engaging a threat, that is plus danger.
Plus danger. Okay, cool.
Got it.
8.
8. Okay, so on directly engage a threat, what you were going to do is you can pick one of the following: resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Create an opportunity for my allies.
Okay, so how would you go about doing that? What does it look like? So there's steam coming out, and there is something moving in the shadows. It looks like a humanoid figure that you can see in silhouette standing out of this pod and kind of shaking its head.
So I'm assuming we have like our backpacks and shit with us.
Yeah, you got your stuff with you.
Okay. So seeing that, she is she's going to grab her skateboard off of her backpack, run up to this thing, and she's gonna do like a nose stall on the pod.
Okay.
On a skateboard, and just like and
so
shock it.
you grind across the pod. Okay. So the pod is going to go whoop, 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 and is going to shut down with the additional shocking that you do. And you're going to hear, "Whoa, whoa, hey, what are you doing? Hold on." And a pair of giant glowing green hands is going to fan the smoke away, and you're going to be seeing an incredibly handsome man in a glowing CG green suit with brown hair and a green domino mask that was all CG'd on. And as you see,
God.
Green Lantern Ryan Reynolds is there. Whoa, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Hey,
Kill him with fire.
I'm the
Are you
I'm
supposed
the green
to be here?
I'm the Green Lantern.
What are
Sorry,
you?
The what?
the Green Lantern.
I've never heard of that before.
I'm not from this
Oh.
continuity. I got knocked here by trouble. I'm here looking for some heroes. Are you heroes?
Not
Are you
really, but
Yes.
Close enough.
Yes
Close
is being your answer.
kind
Hey,
of.
Krista paid for this, guys. I'm just doing it. All right. Do you want to get into some trouble?
I
I mean,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble is my
Are you
middle
in a
name.
school?
That
What is this? Is this a school? What is this? A school?
Yes.
yeah,
Yes,
we're in
it's
detention.
we're in high school.
That's you.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
do you have
and
any
detention is
qualms?
boring and sucks, so let's go.
Do you
I
have
need
no
your
qualms
help.
about inviting a group of teenagers to deal with a catastrophe?
You know what? Dangerous situations. I mean, not dangerous situations. Oh, we lost.
Oh no!
We lost a shift. Let's hold on.
Okay.
There we go. I fixed it. All right. Certain situations are cause for improvisation. Right? Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. So you're in a school. Are you superpowered individuals?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, Shinji, get in the rocket. And he's going to flex his hand, and the pod is going to disintegrate, and a rocket ship is going to appear made out of green energy.
The heck?
That's weird. And Andy's gonna just hop to it.
Okay, so like
Yeah, let's
we're
blow
all
its
gonna
popsicle stand.
jump into the ship with
She-
like the boomer. Okay.
Yeah,
I
let's
am
go.
at the
This is better
very
than
latest a Gen
Detention.
Xer, okay?
Andy's gonna
Yeah.
basically grab her skateboard, make sure she has her tech deck in her pocket, and go in
Look, you can
because
stay at
this-
school on what is this?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh yeah, no, it's a Saturday.
It's a fucking Saturday.
Wait, are
Oh,
you in
no.
detention?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said that.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said
Oh.
that.
Well, tell you what, I'll cover for you. And he's going to hold his ring out, and suddenly spectral green versions of you and the wall are going to go and sit down where you were, and going, "We are good students."
All right.
Oh my God.
She'll grab hold
sure
of the edge of the
that'll
window and
fly.
slide herself out and
Okay.
Okay,
Go.
but like you do anything
Sure, why not?
weird, and I'm literally gonna vibrate the brains out of your head.
That's hot.
That's unsettling.
A little.
How old are you?
yeah, don't
16?
go pervy, okay?
Yeah,
I wasn't going to, but
We're
that.
teenagers.
Cause yeah, I'll
Yeah,
fry
and
you.
let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way.
Good.
I will
Okay.
shoot snakes at you. Venomous snakes.
You know what? Enough with the threats. Don't worry. I'll give you plenty of people to shoot snakes at. I
Let's,
just need you to look.
Let's get
Come
in the
with me if you
unmarked
want to live
green
away from
jet with
detention.
The boomer.
Yeah, let's go. All
Detention
right,
starts
I'm
at
down
two.
with
I
this.
feel like that was a
Better
reference
option
to
than 8
something I
hours in
don't know, though.
detention.
Yeah,
All right,
like,
so
what's the worst
here.
that can happen?
Right?
Okay, so
Something more fun than this.
Everybody, get in the damn spaceship.
All right.
Alright.
All right, and with that, you're gonna hear as green energy begins to rocket out of the spaceship. Do you all get in?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All
we're
right.
fine.
Well,
As you
Tova's
get to
gonna
the space,
like loosen her thigh a bit and like, okay, we're out
Oh
of
my God.
detention. It's time to let's let loose.
Oh,
the
we let him
spaceship
loose,
is this.
and she's
is
just gonna
this
like slightly undo her necklace slightly a bit more, so it's a bit longer.
okay? So this spaceship is basically like a dinner plate made out of. Honestly, like it looks like it would be like stainless steel, but it is not. It is like this strange glowing metal, and the lid is going to go kind of like an old DVD player, like or a CD player, like radio. You know, with the arm.
Mm.
Yes, Amy, you have a question.
Oh yeah, no. Zafir's just like poking at this weird metal with her ink, just to see if
It'll
sticks.
stain it. Suddenly, a creature that looks kind of like a coconut. It's about the size of a coconut with an eyeball. Kind of comes down from the ceiling, almost kind of like the light at a dentist's office. You know what I'm talking about? Like one of those arms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Comes down and goes, "Wow! How
Oh
are
my
you
God.
doing?"
What
Yeah, you
the
know what I'm
fuck?
Oh my
doing.
God, I know what you're doing. Oh my God, the navigator, the
Whoa!
oh my God.
All right.
Tova's gonna try and like touch it with her acid hand.
Oh, that tickles. Whoa, that's spicy.
Oh my
What the
God.
fuck is this?
I have to make things out of my imagination, so I picked the flight of the navigator. Sue me! And
Oh my
suddenly the rockets are going to go, and you are going to rocket into space at Mach 28.
Jesus Christ.
What's that of a navigator?
It's a Disney movie. Don't you kids have Disney?
What is Disney?
I mean, yes,
is
but-
this another boomer thing? Is this
I think
just
it might
like...
be.
It's definitely a boomer thing, okay?
Okay.
All right, so here's the deal, folks. There is intergalactic terror that is wreaking havoc on the multiverse, and I am going to need some deputies to help solve it. So I am hereby deputizing all of you into the Green Lantern Corps. Are you ready?
No.
Sure.
That's a dumb
Does it
name.
have to be green?
Yeah.
Yeah, not a
Yeah,
fan of
I'm kind of
green.
catch the pink.
Oh,
Purple.
Can we just be the Lantern Corps?
I mean, my
I don't-
aesthetic is dark.
it's
Not
dark
green.
green.
Also, really, a lantern? What is this, like Civil War days?
Yeah, right? Are we back in the 1800s?
It's
Right?
it's a metaphor for power and will.
It's a light
it?
bulb.
And you know the
You're a light
lanterns
bulb.
aren't usually green,
No,
right?
that's Sophie.
You know, for a bunch of forward-thinking Gen Y kids, you're really close-minded.
What?
What?
Who calls it Gen Y?
Boomers.
Everybody
Yeah.
calls it Gen Y.
Definitely boomers.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
I'm starting to think that maybe detention would be more fun.
I'm gonna pilot you
Right?
into a sun.
Okay, but like,
You know what? No, you know what? I'm done asking favors. So, here, guess what? In blackest day and darkest night, no power will escape my sight. Wear these rings, you can't fucking take them off if you even try, as you might. They're stuck with you, Green Lanterns might. And suddenly, 5 rings are gonna fire out of the glove box and go whooshink, 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 whooshink on each of you. And just go
Nasty.
I
What?
think we were just like, I think we're being trafficked for.
Oh,
yes, you
God.
are.
I don't want to be part of
Enjoy.
your
Hopefully he'll
harem.
kill
I
you
don't
before he
want to
kills
be
me.
part- What?
And he's gonna eject himself out of the spaceship and launch you into a wormhole.
Okay, this was not a good idea.
Fuck.
Does
So-
anyone know how to drive?
We went
No.
from being in detention to being trafficked.
Into a
And sud-
wormhole.
Okay,
He left
And
us-
suddenly,
he
the
left us into
wormhole
the
hits you.
wormhole.
in all fairness, we did get into an unmarked green jet with a total random boomer. Like,
It's
this is kind of
true.
on us.
Wait, isn't that what we were always warned to not do?
Yes.
Yep,
Yes, but we were also being faced with 8 hours of detention on Saturday.
Yeah, that's fair.
it's true.
And as you are fired into a wormhole, I need the chat to do me a favor now. This is a place where you could donate to tell me where this wormhole takes them. The swirling mass of gaseous energy absorbs them, and suddenly all of you will feel your faces go. And you start doing some jump point shit, like from Guardians of the Galaxy, where your
Oh,
face.
beautiful.
Oh my god, yes. You're not supposed to do that many jumps.
Okay.
We're not supposed to skip points. This is bad. If I learned anything from Solo.
Chihista, I want you to do !D20 for me, please.
Ah, yes, it works. Good.
And I'm gonna count backwards. You do kind of suck a little. Okay, 5 is going to be... one sec while I check my notes. Guess what? I don't have any. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You don't plan Powered by the Apocalypse games. You survive them.
It's true.
I mean, sometimes.
What's surviving? We make not good decisions.
Very not good decisions.
So, you are going to bamf out of the side of the wormhole and go... And is anybody going to try to take the controls?
Oh,
Yeah,
sure, I'll
yes.
Oh god.
All right, so
go
I want
for
you to
it.
do me a favor, and can you... I'm going to say this is going to be a Defy Danger roll. Hey, thanks, Martley Games! So Defy Danger roll, as you plummet down, you are going to find yourself plummeting directly downward, into a... It looks like a mountain range, actually. You can see that there's some old architecture reaching up toward the sky and an ocean over to your left. The mountain range is roughly shaped like an inverted C, and like a C, like the letter, not like an ocean. And as you plummet toward the ground, you find yourself rocketing past an ancient castle. You can try to save your friends. Can I get you to make me a Defy Danger roll? So roll plus danger.
I
that
know
fix
where
all?
we are. I know where we
Or-
are.
Did you roll, Mike?
I know I rolled. I know like 3 people rolled at the same time.
13.
So
Yeah, you said danger?
So I think JJ was the one who said that they were going to take the wheel first.
Oh, okay.
So
13.
13? Okay. So
Nice.
JJ, against all odds, using your vibro powers, how do you land this thing?
Weirdly
Nice.
delicately. Just
Okay.
because the fact that like she actually plays a lot of video games and does like a lot of
Alright.
flight sims.
So you are actually going to bring this down right on this expansive beach. In fact, as you do, the green ring on your hand seems to glow a bit, and you think that you have temporary control of the ship. You can land here, or you can try to head back into the wormhole and see where else it'll take you.
Whoa.
But it looks like there's a nice beach here. There are giant white stones everywhere, and as you slowly touch down while you're grabbing like enough energy, looking around, you can start to hear something. There's something here.
Well, I'm
something
definitely settling
singing.
down. It's a beach. Way better than detention.
The water crashes around you, and it's kind of like dark blue water, like the kind of water you would see like at like a Maine lobster port, right? Like the deep Atlantic briny water around here. And there are these giant stones all around you. And as you set down, the lid of the spaceship will...
Cool.
Do you
It's just
step
gonna
out?
get out. Yeah, she's just gonna be
Okay.
like, that's pretty rad.
Okay, one moment. I just need to get a song going. As you step out, the stones around you. Now, this beach is incredibly densely packed with these like volleyball-sized white stones, and they're going to start vibrating around you, and are going to turn, and you're going to notice then that they're all skulls. Hundreds of skulls that look at you with glowing black eyes. How they can glow as they're black? It's more like a blacklight effect. Also, you're going to realize how dirty this beach is as these black lights go off. The skulls are going to turn and look at you and go, "Oh, we want to be big rock stars sitting on the beach with no cigars.
Letova's getting back in the rocket ship.
We're
yeah, she's
all
also
dead
gonna
and
get
we
back
are
in the
just
ship.
heads.
Let's go!
The magic
What?
will
Nope.
be round here."
Nope. Nope,
we're
back
not
in the
staying
wormhole.
here. She's
Back
gonna
in the
grab the top
wormhole.
of the cockpit and slam it
Can I
down.
take a skull?
Yeah, you can take a
I'm
skull.
gonna take a skull. I'm gonna take
Okay,
one.
I want you to go to a random name generator. That's the name of the skull unless someone pays to name it.
Okay.
All right. And are you going to try to pilot back into the wormhole?
Yeah, fuck this noise. We're going home.
Okay. I need
Anyone
the
who
chat to
thinks
give me
they can back
exclamation mark
close.
D20. First one gets it.
Anyone who ever sings that kind of Nickelback.
Yeah,
stuff,
someone
we're
should
outta
always
here.
pay for me to sing. I will always sing for money. All right, so
Nickelback, why Nickelback?
hopping back in, got a 4. Oh, that's even greater. All right, so you're gonna fly back into the wormhole, and as you do, one moment, please.
Oh no. What is he doing?
God.
F for us.
Yep.
As you fly into the wormhole, you are going to find yourself, instead of in space, you vibrate and are going to, the softball-sized thing, or pardon me, the melon-sized unit is going to go, whoa! Hi, everybody, how's it going? I am your flight navigator friend. You needed some navigation help? I'm here to help you. Where are you headed? How can I help you get there? I forget what he actually sounded like. It's been like 20 years since I've seen the movie, but you get the point.
Yeah.
All I remember is the wow moment.
I mean, in all fairness, we're a bunch of kids. We would not get the references.
It's true.
No, we're good.
All right.
you
If
just,
you need any help, let me know, and I would be happy to guide you where you need to go.
Oh,
Where
wait,
are
can
we?
you
Do you know where we are right now?
Where
Assessing
are we
now.
supposed to go?
Random coordinates set.
Ooh.
Yeah, like dude kind of just yeeted out of here.
Is there anything connected to this ring?
Yeah.
You. It's like fused to your finger. Now, as you're asking this, can I get anybody who's like looking around the control panel, not the flight portion of it, but anything else in this ship? You can make me a perceive roll. So that's plus superior.
Letova's gonna look for the guns. She's looking for the weapons on this ship.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Sophie will look. So it's plus superior, you said?
Plus superior. Firing into the wormhole, you will come out the other side, and we'll see that there is a lush, verdant land beneath you. Oh, that's so good. All right, so Letova, you got a 7, and what did you get, Christine? Hello, Chef Byers. Good to have you. 9. Okay.
What?
What'd you say?
11.
Oh,
I
11.
hadn't said anything. You cut me off.
Fair. Sorry. All right, so Letova, looking around, you are going to find a small creature underneath one of the seats. It kind of looks like a shrimp with like a mammalian upper body. It's about this big, has a pair of feet that are fused together with like a grasping hand, like a simian, and kind of is like this little mutant thing. If you look up Flight of the Navigator, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And as you rocket into the wormhole, Christine, your character is going to look around and you are going to find a note scrawled in blood. It is the only thing not made of green energy or that weird Muppet thing that is in this ship.
What does it say?
It says, I'm coming for you. Heart. XO, 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 XO.
I really hope that was spelled C-O-M-E.
It is. It is definitely misspelled, backwards letters, and a strange symbol at the bottom that kind of looks like a circle with a line through it. You don't really recognize it.
This is both weird yet ominous.
And as you head into the other side, it is a verdant world in front of you. Rain is falling from the sky. Do you find a place to land?
Hell yeah. Let's
Okay.
like set this ship down.
Okay. Setting the ship down, you find what looks kind of like the temple at Yavin inside of the old Star Wars.
Nice.
So like these very huge green bricks everywhere, and like moss going between them. And looking around, you're getting the sense that a lot of the structures here are built for people that are a bit smaller than you. It's probably like an Ewok place, because I'm assuming that even you Zoomers have seen Star Wars, at least the new ones.
I saw it ironically.
You saw it ironically? All right.
Yep.
Well, that's ironic.
And he's probably just seen like Rogue One.
Oh, so you only see the bad Star Wars.
All right, fight me. First off, Rogue One was fucking dope.
What's that?
Said fight me. Rogue One was dope.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I would like to watch a movie where I go to one place and then go to another place and then go to another place and then go to another place.
That's like a lot of old movies too, though.
For all of 30 seconds.
Out of the Star Wars, I like Rogue One and The Mandalorian.
Hell yeah.
I think Claudia has only seen the sequel trilogy.
Oh,
You've seen them.
Wow.
You saw the prequels because of memes and you know it.
No, she's only seen the memes. She's seen
Oh, that's
probably
fair.
like the YouTube videos. It's like the prequel trilogy in memes only kind of thing.
All
But she's
right.
only seen, yeah.
So as the ship parks, the head will say, Hey, I'm just gonna stay here and keep the ship running for you. Don't worry, security systems are armed.
Cool.
Okay.
Sweet.
Thanks.
And
Is there
as-
anything can you scan? Are you a smart spaceship? Can you scan for outside?
I have an IQ equivalent to my user. I'm feeling
So
pretty
we're
dumb
useless.
Okay, great.
All
awesome.
right. I'm gonna leave the
Hey,
skull here,
wait a
and she's just
minute.
gonna put the skull down.
That's rude.
right now. Thanks. My name is Skull Shady. My name is. And with that, you are
The
going
real
to hear
Skull
the sound
Shady,
of.
please stand up.
I don't have legs.
I know I was making
Why
that
are you
joke.
cruel?
Because I am. I'm Russian.
Because we're kids, that's why.
You know, not all kids are mean.
That's
These
true.
Yeah, but we are.
Speak for yourself. I'm nice.
You're
a
going
nice
to have
person.
a bad end.
I've heard that from my parents regularly, so.
That's why I was in detention.
You're going to die tonight.
Probably. Okay,
Hopefully
I
not.
am.
wouldn't be the first bad decision we've made today, so let's rock and roll.
All right. As you're glancing around, you will see that there is a figure that is approaching through one of the shorter doors into that temple side. A silhouetted figure in a dark coat is approaching. They're holding a torch in their hand that sputters against the darkness.
Hey. What's up?
Do you approach them?
No, she's just gonna say it from afar. She's like,
Okay.
hey, what's
Okay,
up?
just one moment, please. There we go. All right, so as you are approaching, yes. What can I do for you?
Hello?
Hello? What are you?
A 4-foot-tall creature in a plague doctor mask and hat approaches, and you realize they're not holding a torch, but in fact their hand is on fire. Hello?
That's
Okay,
pretty metal.
cool.
And Claudia's gonna produce a glob of ink and throw it at the hand.
Did we end up in Dungeons and Dragons?
What?
What?
No one plays Dungeons and Dragons.
Everyone
Yes.
plays
Oh
Dungeons
yeah,
and
don't be
Dragons.
rude. That's obviously his power.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Are you?
Oh,
Oh, you're
okay.
magical too.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I didn't mean to.
We're on. Okay.
Assume-
Are we
found the
playing?
magical.
I'll throw it at you. Can you make a defy danger roll?
Sure, it's just roll plus danger.
Roll plus danger.
Awesome. That's a 8.
An 8. Okay, so you are going to be able to dodge out of the way. What do you do? So basically, it's going to fly at you, and you're going to be able to dodge out of the way, or otherwise cause yourself some trouble.
Ooh. I was gonna just try and make more ink. Just
Okay,
be like,
so okay, so there's going to be an eruption of ink that kind of it's going to quell the fire, but all of you are going to be dyed
everywhere.
blue.
Yeah,
Oh.
like this color.
Yeah, so you are all stained blue temporarily.
And it's kind of viscousy too.
Claudia.
Your turn.
Is there any way I might be able to shield from that in any way?
You can give me a try. Roll me
Prob-
2d6 plus danger, please.
Can I try and throw a snake and wrap it around this
Yes, you may.
creature in front?
That is 8.
All right. So you'll be able to dive behind the spaceship.
Cool, good. 'Cause,
You are not blue. All right, and go ahead and
ink
make me a
might
defy
disrupt my
danger roll.
powers.
That is going to be a 6.
There's going to be a 6. All right,
Yep.
you will throw a snake, and it lands at his feet. Neat. What are you doing here?
We had a crazy guy kidnap us and
A
give us a bunch
crazy guy?
of rings. Yeah, he had green clothes and a green
Oh, hey.
mask.
He
Yeah.
gave us jewelry that we can't take off now.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
I mean, it's kind of cool actually. Now that I'm getting used to it, it goes really well with the bright blue.
Are you? What are you?
What are you?
What are you?
I'm a
We're
goose.
students. You're
Yeah?
a what?
I'm a goose.
Okay. What about
You're
it?
some type of strange monkey.
I'm a
Human.
human.
We're kids.
No, you're
I'm a
not.
teenager.
I mean, technically,
Every kid
we're
I know has
strange
horns.
monkeys.
What?
Those are interesting
we
children
do have
you're
some of
dealing
those
with.
in our
Goats!
class.
Sure.
Goats have kids, not
Yeah.
monkeys.
Well, then what do monkeys have?
Monkeys.
I mean, I have a headband at home with horns, but
Kinky.
Where are we?
What?
Where are we? Where are you? Who are you and where
Okay.
are we?
This is the dungeon world.
The dungeon world?
The
Yes, would you like to go into a dungeon?
Leave.
No, that
Oh,
sounds
then you should
really
let me
creepy.
leave.
He wants to see
Good,
your
thank
sex
you.
dungeon.
We've already been trafficked.
I would love to
and
see
now
my sex
we're-
dungeon. Where is it?
And now we're literally getting yanked into a dungeon? No, thank
We're
you.
gonna go.
All right.
This place
No
is
one's keeping you
weird.
here.
Bye, dude.
Bye.
And she's just gonna
strange
walk back towards the
goose
jet.
man.
Praise the holy fire.
Wait, what's your name? She calls
Henry.
back. Henry.
Henry.
Nice
Henry?
to meet you, Henry.
Henry the honk.
Henry
Praise the
Donk?
fire.
Henry the Hunk. I think it's French.
Sophie will just let some of her soul
Oh.
fire out to glow a little and like wave. Trailing like
I like that one. You know what? Roll me 2d6 plus superior.
okay. 11.
11? Okay, you are going to, I like that one! May the holy flame bless you! And as you fly off, you are going
Thank
to,
you.
you are going to have some of your fire plugged back inside of you, and you're going to be filled up. You feel like you have more fire inside of you than you did a while ago.
Oh,
You're less doomed than you were a little while ago.
Ooh.
sweet.
All right. All right, you head back through the wormhole?
Yeah.
Welcome back. It's wonderful to have you back on the ship, the computer says. Where should we
Where?
head to now?
Hey, what are
Can
we
you-
supposed to be doing here?
The weird green guy mentioned danger.
Someone's coming for us?
Maybe we just want to like go back to the school. I mean, I'm sure detention was like awful, but this place is like everywhere we go is fucking weird.
But it's
can you
kind
just
of
take us to
fun.
somewhere tropical
cool.
with no danger?
I mean, I tried to.
Such
but we went to
places don't
Skull
exist.
Beach.
Everywhere has danger.
Well,
Hmm.
can we go somewhere
fair.
fun?
Wait, hold on. We could totally fly the ship back to like Earth and stuff, and then go to
Okay,
Earth.
okay.
Cancun.
Setting course for Earth. Setting course for
Thanks.
Earth now.
Cancun. Earth Cancun.
Oh, I'm down for
Oh.
Cancun.
Course cannot be corrected once locked in.
God damn it.
I've noticed that you are injured.
What?
I will take you somewhere safe.
Uh-oh.
What?
What?
I'm
Who's
a little
injured?
worried now.
Don't worry.
What?
You wanted somewhere safe. You wanted Earth.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Both
I
are
guess.
acceptable.
Okay.
Slowly, you will find yourself descending through the wormhole down into what looks like the Seattle area, actually. Actually, a little
nice.
higher. It looks like actually you're probably in Vancouver.
Oh,
And
nice.
as you are going to land on a rooftop. And as you do, the roof access is going to explode open, and you are going to see a coterie of doctors rush out to the side of the pod. Are you all right?
We're fine.
They're incredibly good-looking doctors, and they run out. One of them goes,
Oh.
it's an incredibly,
Oh.
incredibly handsome Spaniard of a doctor, like an Antonio Banderas in his prime. Doctor goes,
Hey.
"Are you okay? Allow me to help you. You beautiful
thank
young
you.
girls."
Thank you. Yeah, in
okay,
fact,
where are
I'm
we?
finding my legs are a little numb. If you could just like lift me out of the cockpit, that'd be super
Yes,
helpful.
I will help you.
Oh my god, yes.
All right, so he will lift you
Jay.
up, and as that happens, a couple of nurses are going to come, or probably not nurses, a couple of doctors are going to come up. They both look inexperienced but plucky and trying their best. They're going to go, "Oh no, this one's hurt. Fishy, what do you think?" "I don't know, Java. We need to do surgery immediately." One of them is going,
Surgery! I don't need surgery!
What are you
But surgery?
"Don't worry. I have a fresh chorizo injection for you. Ready.
Ooh, Teresa.
I'm vegetarian.
I need to know, what is your blood type and birthday?"
Cobalt. Yeah.
Green?
"Green. And how old are you?" He says down to
17?
JJ.
Oh.
I'm 18.
Oh, you're not.
You are
Perfect.
not.
Sophie will call
You all
you.
heard that.
Shut up, Claudia.
Are you ready for your chorizo injection?
I mean, if you're saying what I think you're saying.
All
then-
right.
then
The
yeah.
doctors are shining lights into your eye.
I'm gonna
into your.
I'm gonna
You
throw
right?
snakes at
You
them.
right? All right. You're.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's
And,
I'm in a little bit.
Okay, you're gonna throw
of
snakes at them. I go ahead and direct. Do danger. Do danger. Defy danger.
All right, that is going to be a 10.
A 10. Okay. The one who is
I'm gonna aim for the redhead.
aim for the redhead. Okay, the redhead reaches out to you and it's like, listen to my words. Okay, I need you to. And you're to fire a snake directly into her face. Tell me what happens. What happens?
So the snake is gonna go like right at the end of her nose and then just like wrap its tail around her neck and bite down on her nose and inject poison into.
She's gonna just go dead. What is everybody else doing?
Viper!
I'm sorry.
Letova,
it
that
was a
kills
jerk
people.
Reaction. It's a snake. It's a sleep. She's just sleeping. Don't worry about it. She's just sleeping.
The brunette goes,
That
she's
kills
dead.
people.
Starts doing chest compressions on her.
Can I unleash my powers?
What's that?
I would like to unleash my power.
Okay, what would you like to do with this? What would you like to do?
I would like to do the psychic constructs because I think that to me that says I can make something that they see and believe.
So with your unleash your powers, you can take your powers to whatever extreme you want. You could, in theory, try to reanimate this person with holy fire. If you wanted to. Like, you could bring them back to life. You could create constructs that are purely independent of you if you succeed.
I think I'm going to create a construct that makes it seem like there is an actual like medical thing that they have to deal with.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's not us, so that it'll distract it from us. And I'm gonna like try and grab JJ.
Sure. So you
And be
don't
like,
actually have to
"Let's
do an
go!"
unleash your. You don't have to do an unleash your powers to do that. So unleash is where you go above and beyond and basically push your powers to their limit. So this would just be simply a let's say.
Sorry, when I look at the basic moves, there's nothing there that makes sense.
I
like
would
a
say
general basic thing. Like you guys keep saying like
I
like,
would say this
defy
would
danger,
be...
and there's no defy danger roll on my move
Is there
sheet.
not?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
It's directly engage a threat is
No,
what I'm
what
saying.
is
It's
this?
it's defy danger and dungeon world. That's my bad. So I think that this would be a provoke someone.
Okay.
So that would be plus superior.
Oh, okay.
If you didn't think that would be good, you could
Well, because I want to use
also.
my powers, so that would be plus freak. I don't have superior.
So what else is plus freak? Which rolls are plus freak? Is it just unleash?
I think so.
Okay, well you can use plus freak, but it'll be a big one.
Well, because provoke sounds like it's with words. You're telling them something. You're trying to get them to react a certain way. Right? There doesn't seem to be anything else to use your powers.
So it basically is that you're provoke someone, like if you read what it says, is one of the main ways to make other characters do what you want. It isn't straight up manipulation. It's about pushing the right buttons to get them to do what you want. So like creating
yeah,
a situation
acceptable
using
to your words is what it says. Like, isn't it? Say what you're trying to get them to do.
Well,
So to me, that says I'm trying to like anger them or upset them or convince them of something.
So you can do an unleash your powers, but it is always a big thing.
Oh, okay.
So, it is definitely not the use your powers move that you might be thinking of. You're probably using your abilities nearly on all the basic moves. The distinction is critical. Just using your abilities isn't unleashing them. Unleashing them means pushing them or using them in dangerous or difficult situations.
Oh, okay.
So you can do it.
because wield your powers is an adult move, which I don't have any.
Oh, that's right. You guys don't have any adult moves yet.
Yeah, because
That's kind of weird that you can't just use your powers
and then
normally.
basic move, which is unleashed.
It's because you're not an adult yet. So, you can do a directly engage a threat with this.
Okay. Where is? It just seems weird that that they don't let you like do a regular like just
Well,
I wanna
the
use my
point is that
powers.
you're an idiot teenager.
Hmm. It's gonna be an 8.
An 8. Okay, so pick one of the following: resist or take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Like, guess one of the last two.
Okay, so what do you do? Do you create an opportunity?
I guess because I was just trying to distract them with what they think they're seeing.
So what do you do? What do you create?
Like a body that obviously needs medical.
Okay. So you can do whatever you want with your powers. Just tell me what happens. You control.
Okay,
So
well, I was talking about doing like a body that would be obviously something that would distract them from us. So like
Okay.
this is an obvious medical case. So I don't know. Chest wound
Okay.
on a stretcher.
A steel pipe right through the torso, but they also happen to have a really rare form of lupus.
Yes, yes.
Supus.
Yeah, supus.
Okay. So you will
Oh, and they're
create.
really attractive. This body.
They're really attractive.
Exactly.
So how does this happen? Like, does the roof access door just explode open and someone in a gurney rolls out with like a chest
It
wound?
rolls straight out from our like spaceship thing.
So, okay, so this incredibly attractive man, something
let's go with,
in the middle,
NB?
yeah, let's go with like very androgynous and might
and
not
incredibly
be sure yet.
so David Bowie with a
Mid-hay,
sucking, or Tilda Swinton with a
mid-life
sucking chest wound,
Yeah.
rolls out on a stretcher going. "Ugh."
Hey, you ever seen David Bowie and Tilda Swinton in the same room together? Same person. Telling you.
I have. They were doing things. They were creating a non-binary person.
Hey-oh.
Wrong one. There you go.
Whoa.
Nice.
All right. So that rolls out, and they're going to go, oh, we must get to the state. And they're going to rush over and try to support this person just being distracted. What are you all doing?
Can I try and revive the
guys.
person that died?
These people are freaky.
You may try, yeah. So I'm going to say that is going to be a unleash your powers to bring them back to life.
Yeah, because I want to grind down their body and shock them.
Okay.
Stephanie would like you to do that. In death, Stephanie would definitely want you
Oh
to
my
grind down her
God.
body.
Okay. So as you're doing that roll, Christine, what else are you doing in your turn? You're just gonna backing up toward the ship?
Yeah, I'm trying to like call the others to like go back. Yeah.
Okay.
That is going to be a 11. For
Okay.
me.
So with an 11 on. Okay. So unleash powers. Let's see. On a hit, you do it. On a okay. So you are going to do a rail grind down the side of her body, and she is going to jolt back to life, shooting venom out of her pores like she's popping a pimple. It's going.
That's nasty.
And you are going to hear the sound of, oh my god, you're okay. And they're going to embrace each other, which gives you a moment to turn away as this sucking chest wound Envy gets rolled out into the middle of the roof. And you can all make it back to the ship if you want.
Back to the ship, I think.
Back to the ship. Let's go.
Wait, does
Back
the
to the
Antonio
ship.
Banderas doctor like put me on the ground or something?
Yeah, he's my darling,
forgot
I will
JJ.
have to help. I have to help this incredibly sexy non-binary person. They or them need my help first.
I understand.
Take this. And he will slide you a small, individually wrapped chorizo sausage.
Jesus Christ.
Not what I was
So-
expecting when you said chorizo injection, but I'll take it.
It's not what I meant, but take what you can.
Thank you.
May your
Macaroni.
saliva be spicy and delicious.
Not as
I would-
spicy as I love would have been.
I will drink it someday. Your tears and your tears and wee wee.
Come on, JJ, let's get off this freaky vampire planet.
she's literally gonna like getting pulled
terrified.
away, and she's gonna
I
like,
am
have
so
reaching,
spooked.
reaching
What
an
is
arm
going
out
on?
as you guys like pull her towards like
Come on,
the ship.
JJ.
Joanna, JJ, I have vodka. Drink some vodka and make you
Okay.
feel better.
Thanks.
Okay, and with that,
Vodka.
I am
Let's listen to
Russian.
my
I
words.
always have.
you are going
vodka.
to rocket back into space.
Okay.
Are you going to a wormhole again?
Yeah.
Yes,
God, this
let's
is
go.
ridiculous.
She's gonna be the whole time she's driving. She's like, goodbye, Antonio.
Letova's gonna try and like she's gonna put her arm around JJ and just be like comforting her.
Thank you, Letova. And like lean her head on your shoulder while driving.
So you are going to
Let
hear
me
the
try.
computer panel is going to start going. Where would you like to go next? Where would you like go?
Oh, no.
Do we break
Incoming hacking attempt. Incoming hacking attempt.
Hacking?
Attempt.
Uh-oh.
Incoming in. And you. What's funny?
Sorry, it was just what's that Jackbox game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
You sound like the computer.
Incoming hacking attempt, and you're going to hear, "Hey, asshole!"
This jerkwad again? What up, Boomer?
Who? I can see you in there. That's right,
And then-
buddy. I'm
She's just
coming
gonna
for you.
flip. She's just gonna
Who?
flip the bird at him, just give him the middle finger.
You're gonna see. So as the screen starts to clear, there you're gonna notice that it's not mask guy.
Oh,
It looks
Oh.
like someone in like a full face mask is looking at you.
oh, it's
Who
another.
the hell
masked
are you?
asshole.
Who are you?
You can't hide from me, buddy. I'm gonna come and get you. I'm gonna get you and reset the timeline and make sure that Ryan Reynolds has a real career.
Are you more
Who's
child
Ryan
traffickers?
Reynolds?
Oh no! I'm just your run-of-the-mill assassin, merc with a mouth.
Because the green
We're
guy
not.
was trafficking
Wait.
us.
We're trapped. We want to go home. Even if we have to go to
Oh.
detention.
I don't want to go
Home.
home, but you know,
I don't really want to go home.
Don't
either.
worry, I'll send you home, and I've spared no expense.
I think this dude's
This
trying to
is
kill
Really
us.
ominous.
And the bottom
Yeah.
of the mask is going to peel up and he's going to smile at you, and you're going to see that the bottom of his face is completely ridden with cancerous growths
Ew.
and
Dude,
burn
Maybe you should
scars.
get that scene.
Put the mask back down, please.
Your face looks like an avocado.
No, I'm hungry. And he starts eating a
Face
A
chimichanga.
fucked up.
dried out testicle.
y'all
You're
are
ugly.
rude.
Ew, JJ, why would you
Gross.
know what that looks like?
I mean, no
Do you
comment. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
And enjoy the ride. And you are going to get rocketed through the wormhole
Oh
again.
shit!
There is an
Uh,
incredibly lush planet beneath you.
Oh shit!
s-
Fuck it. Go. We gotta dodge this dude, and like, she's gonna dive down towards the lush planet.
All
I
right,
think
as you
that dude's
land,
better than the green guy.
Yeah,
and
but that dude's trying to kill us.
the computer
Yeah,
is
Yeah, but
going
with
to
style, I hope.
the computer is going to say, most people do.
Oh my god. Let's just
Um,
try and
You're,
survive.
you're also. I like you now. You've gotten a sense of humor. I like you.
All right.
Today is not going how I expected it to go.
Okay.
It's
As
going
you
better.
It's
as
better
you
than
hover
detention.
above the verdant planet, you are going to hear boom, 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 boom. Bum 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 bum
Oh,
bum 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 bum.
Oh my god!
Bum,
Spare-
bum, bum,
Spared
bum,
no
bum.
expense.
Oh my god. My older brother made me watch this film.
A giant Tyrannosaurus Rex begins walking around underneath the ship.
Let's not land here.
We're literally flying
Oh,
through
come on,
Hollywood.
dinosaurs.
Wait, I'm
Hey,
going to
that
stand in front
movie
of some
still
raptors and just
has-
do this, and they're gonna stop. That's
Come on.
totally realistic.
This movie still has some of the best effects ever. Okay.
It's
Movie,
true.
this is right here. Why would we not go
Okay.
see it?
Because it's like
Dinosaur
death
Rex, that would be pretty
incarnate.
cool.
I want
Okay.
to take a selfie with a T-Rex.
Dude, this
As
is
you're
Okay.
looking down, you've seen
Badass.
T-Rexes before, but as you're looking down, they look different than they did in your picture books as a kid. It's not the feathers that are confusing. You're young enough that there were always feathers in your kids' books. It's the strangely large amount of Adidas tracksuits And as you touch down, one of the Tyrannosaurus Rexes will look at you and pull a small, like, just bent, like, broken cigarette as he squats there in a Slavic tracksuit. What? What do we have here?
Hi, I'm Sophie.
Wait.
Are you
My
gonna
name
kill
is-
us?
My name is Tyrannosaurus Nikolai Petetskuroska.
What's up,
Letova
Nikolai?
Oh, you're
Veronica.
Letova, it's your people.
I am
Letova
Bulgarian.
Oh, not the
Shit,
same.
I dropped my cigarette. Can you reach? I cannot.
Letova,
I can't.
I'll pick it
Letova
up.
will grab the cigarette, yeah.
Thank. Hey, you're not so bad. You want some dino vodka?
Yes.
Yes, always.
After the day we've had, hell yeah. Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, like, there's some creepy dude who's like trying to bad touch us.
Oh yes,
who's
Deadpool.
also-
He comes here
Yeah.
sometimes. He fucks the Stegosaurus.
That's like. Can you,
There's a
like, help
Stegosaurus
us-
nearby with like bright, like harlot lipstick on. You know the shade I'm talking
Jesus,
about.
yeah, I
like
know the
like the
shade.
like the
Like my red lipstick.
like no we're
Basically.
talking like brighter and pinker at the same time.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
With a little shade of blue in there too. And the Stegosaurus looks over. What? I like what I like.
I mean,
Hey,
so
no
far of all the
judgment.
planets, this is the
Judgment.
best that we've
No
been
Oh, he
to.
seems kind of insane though.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm a little
Oh
concerned
yes,
about that
he's
part.
going to fuck you.
Um,
Wait,
I'll
you
kill
mean
you.
actually, right? Because like we're
children.
definitely not of age.
The age of consent in the Jurassic period is probably different.
Okay, we need to leave
So we should
like
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I mean, consent still counts. We're not monsters.
Okay, no, why don't we stay for a drink? I was offered vodka. I would like to
Oh,
try
yes,
some
bottle
dino
is right
vodka.
Oh,
Perfect.
this is, like,
It's
There is-
probably like as big as her, right?
Oh yeah, it is basically like, you know, like the bottles they put in water coolers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's their like little like by the tail Mickeys.
Oh my god.
That's their like refrigerator shots.
Yep. I like this. I like this planet that we're on. I like it a lot.
All right.
Can we
Well,
take this jug with us?
hey, it's fine. It costs nothing.
Oh, perfect.
Fantastic.
What's it
Ye-
made of? Like
Uh,
Jurassic potatoes or?
Agave and dinosaur piece.
They has to try it.
It's filtered
Oh, good.
How does it taste?
like vodka
Perfect.
and piss.
Eh,
So
I've
vodka.
tasted worse.
It still is better than Bush
Alright?
or Milwaukee
accurate.
Exactly.
or Pabst Blue
PBR.
Ribbon.
And
Don't
he's gonna
even talk to me about Plebs
and he's
Blue
gonna take some drink of it.
Okay. It is okay. I would like you to do me a favor and can you
Yes.
take a powerful blow? So I
Yes.
need you to roll 2d6. You want low.
I'm also gonna do this because of Letova.
Hey, I mean, I got-
Tasting.
6.
You got 6. Okay. You're gonna stand strong. You mark mark potential as normal and say how you weather the blow.
Double ones,
Um,
baby.
Double ones? Yeah, you're Russian. You're fine.
It's fine.
And he's gonna just like go like, whoa, that's really strong, and just like kind of just keel over.
Sophie's gonna get a whiff of like the fumes and just go,
You're gonna start
oh,
crying.
yeah, like just involuntary tears.
What? This is great. This is strong. I like it a lot.
And Andy from the ground, that was actually really tasty. I can't move my legs.
Yes. That is dino vodka for you. Oh look, a shooting star. They all look up and you see that.
Oh, we should go. We should go. That's probably
Why?
their
What is
fault.
there?
That's-
It's just make a wish.
Yeah, and
let's
it's
go.
our yeah. Bye.
Do we think that's the green guy or the other
That's
guy?
a comet coming to wipe out the planet.
What? I can't.
Sure,
what,
that's fine.
what did you say?
It's nice knowing
Nothing.
you.
Don't
Bye.
worry. Don't
Bye.
worry.
Alright.
Thank you for the vodka. I'm going to take this with me, and she's gonna just carry the water cooler.
Oh yeah,
vodka.
that is fine. Don't worry. Just pay me back later.
Oh yeah, I'll pay you back. I'll Venmo you.
I mean, I prefer PayPal, but okay.
Okay, I'll pay back. PayPal
Alright.
you.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. All right, so do you head into the... Okay, cool. It is coming down, and you're yelling timber. You need to dance. I'm going to send in Krista a message book. I hope that was worth it.
I think Krista's ducked out.
Yeah, Krista has ducked out.
I just sent
Krista
her a
went
message on
to-
Facebook.
Totally.
So, okay. All right. So as you hop back in the ship, and do you rocket back into space as the crash hits?
Oh yeah, let's get
Yeah.
up here.
Man.
Cool. Can I get someone just to try to Can I get someone to try to maintain control of the vehicle, please?
Would probably be me.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah, if you want.
JJ.
Probably JJ.
He's
So
been doing well.
So JJ, give me 2d6 and add your danger, please.
Oh yeah, what's the potential do, by the way?
Potential is basically XP.
Oh, cool.
So don't worry about market potential because it's a one shot. We're just dicking around tonight for
That's
donations.
fair.
By the way, guys, donate to control what happens. Like, I can only come up with crazy random stuff for so long.
It was an 8.
An 8. Okay, so you are going to start programming in the location, and as you are, the planet's going to erupt in a plume of smoke as the comet takes out most of the Gulf of Mexico, or wherever it actually was. They're still working on that. They think they know, but then they never know. Like 10 years later, it's really weird. I think they found the dinosaur impact site 4 times since I've been alive.
Yeah.
Damn.
They just found another one this year where they're like, "Oh, this might have been it."
Or maybe it was multiples?
I mean, the main
love
one is
multiples.
still in the Yucatan.
Yeah, right. That's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to maintain control. So you're going to be able to. You're going to be thrown through the wormhole, and I'm going to let you roll me a d20. You can do it by
Yeah.
going !D20 in the chat if you want.
Am I rolling d20?
Yeah, you can, because I'll say that
sweet.
you got some control over this.
Oh yeah, all right, then I got my d20 here.
Oh, thanks,
7.
Trez, for Nitebite or whatever you want to use it for. Okay. Thank you, Trezelta. You're a hero.
Thank you. I got a 7.
One moment, please. Caliber.
No moments.
Objection.
Sustained.
Okay.
Make sure to have your facts right, Phoenix.
So,
Amy.
yes, you may, Robin. You may.
Didn't answer.
How much?
Yes.
How much do you want to donate for that?
US will $15 work?
I'll allow 25.
Sure, they'll bring me up to 400 on myself then.
Okay, sounds good. And then that's probably tapping you out. All right, so
Yep.
you are going to fly through space, and you are going to hailing frequency, and you're just floating through space at the moment.
I'm gonna click it and be like,
Wormhole. Captain, we're doing our best to... Oh, wow. Double donation. We're doing our best to focus into the wormhole. A few moments of calibration are required. In the meanwhile, please listen to this easy listening music.
Oh god. If you wanted music,
Chihuahua.
you could just like plug into my player from my phone.
Our copyright filter will not allow this to occur.
It's the
Wait.
God, I hate copyright
Searching.
crap.
Blame YouTube and Twitch.
I'm gonna fight you.
Song located. Ready to play. Absolute banger.
Oh no. Look, I'm a fan of the show. God, look.
And you'll
It's
hear...
like a really good show. I like doctors.
And he's gonna slap the console to answer the call.
Suddenly. Hello? Hello? Who's this? Hello?
Who's this?
Hi.
Oh
My
god.
sensors are saying that you have some dino vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That depends who's asking.
Rick, why are we headed towards some random kid ship?
Oh,
Rick, I don't...
God.
Shut up, Morty. Morty, shut up, Morty. Look, hey, and like a small spaceship will go right in front of you, and you're gonna see like a balding, I think A balding man in his 70s, because that was confirmed this year, with like really spiky hair and a lab coat with some like teenage kid next to him. Hey, you!
Hey, look, another trafficker.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why are there so many children traffickers here?
You're coming
Morty,
to steal us as
They
well?
think I'm trying to fuck you, Morty. No, I'm not trying to
Space
fuck you,
is
Morty.
bad for kids.
Oh, Rick. Hey, that girl's pretty cute. Yeah.
Ew.
Those are girls. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
And we are cute,
Hey.
okay?
How much for the dino vodka?
How much you got?
What do you want?
Also how to control the ship properly.
Yeah, just get the fuck home.
Some weird dude with like Green Lantern bullshit.
Oh, you, Morty.
Threw
They
us
fucked
in
with the
here
Lantern
and they-
Corps.
No, apparently we are Lantern
Jeez, Rick,
Corps
they shouldn't have
now.
messed with the Lantern Corps. Those guys are nuts. I know, right?
Literally gonna show
Mess with
one
them.
of the
They
rings.
grabbed us.
Yeah, we were literally
They like
kidnapped.
made us part of them or something.
Do you want to go somewhere
I don't know what we're
safer?
supposed to do.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sure,
I mean,
yes.
We're gonna
Okay.
go and follow.
You know
yet
somewhere
another
fun? Do you know
boomer.
somewhere fun as
Look,
well?
there's another kid there though. Like that's probably fine.
Yeah, except he probably stole that one too. He's just
Yeah.
getting a bigger
Did you get
profit
stolen?
now.
You kid.
No,
kid.
this is my grandpa. This is Grandpa Rick. I'm Morty. I'm
Morty.
Hi, Morty.
Is that
Huh?
what
Hi,
he? Are
hi.
you part of his bait trap? Because you seem really nervous around him.
I think he's just nervous.
He's nervous around you because he wants some blue pootang.
Blue.
Shut
Wait,
up,
I'm
Rick.
not blue though.
No, but she is.
That's. I was gonna say that's Claudia.
So
Oh shit.
He wants
yeah.
blue. He wants blue putang, but you also have blue hair. Does that mean that he secretly wants to fuck you?
This is
That's
gray.
weird.
This is grayish blue.
It's kind of
I think
blue.
it's different. I think this is.
Look, I'm
very...
trying to make a trade. I'm trying to make a trade with you. I'll give you this box that does anything you want.
That sounds cool.
That sounds
Yeah,
great.
let's do it.
Okay, yes, take the dino vodka.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second. And like some metal arms are going.
Cool.
And are going to start. They're going to do the trade, and as that is happening, you're going to hear, "Yes, Mike, that's fine. You can donate to yourself or to anybody else in the group that has a low total."
Cool.
And as you are doing that, you are going to hear incoming hailing frequency,
Answer.
Hello?
and you. Hello. Is there? Pardon me. It's been a long day, folks. Greetings. This is Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. We have
Hello?
Jeez.
I'm
detected
Sophie.
you.
Hey, I like this show.
in a child trafficking lane.
Yes.
Yeah.
You cannot be
That's
parked here.
accurate.
Wait.
Are you
Wait, there's
trafficking?
lanes for
Hold
child
on.
trafficking.
Wait,
Oh shit! It's the fuzz.
I only like the
Yeah, I think
newer
we got
Star
traffic.
Treks.
You need to clear this lane immediately.
We
This
are
is a
the
Ferengi sex trafficking lane.
That's gross.
Weird.
Yes, it is. But due to our treaties, we must keep and abide by their laws.
Okay, where
Wait.
should we go? We're kids.
Yeah, we're literally children.
Is that Rick
Teenagers.
Sanchez?
It is.
Yes,
I
Yeah.
think.
so.
I don't
He said
know.
his
I
name was
didn't
Rick,
say his
didn't
name,
he?
last name.
I don't
That
know about the last name.
motherfucker owes me $50. Keep the vodka. And
Oh yes.
the ship is going.
Oh my god.
Mr. Crusher, engage at warp 12.
12.
Sir, we get. Shut up, Wesley. I know
up,
what I
Wesley.
said. And he's gonna take a shot of vodka, and they're gonna go to warp 12, leaving a plaid streak behind them as they chase
Sir,
Rick and Morty.
They've gone to plaid.
So you still have the dino vodka, and there is a blue cube floating in space in front of you.
Okay,
Blue,
well, we
huh?
grab the cube. Obviously.
Okay, so you grab the cube.
Yeah.
How do you get it into your spaceship? Is there like a mechanical arm, or do you use your powers?
Well, I can't vibrate it in the middle of a
I
vacuum.
have shadow
so-
portal. I have ink portals that kind of
Okay.
just like appear.
So
It just kind of leaves like inky goo when it drops, and yeah.
okay, so there is a large blue toaster basically in front of you.
Oh,
with a
here, let
single
me just
button
take
on
that
it.
back, and she'll like absorb the blue ink back in.
Okay.
Sophie's gonna poke it.
So, hi, I'm Mr. Meeseeks!
Oh god.
What the
a
heck is
perfectly
that?
blue man is going to appear
What?
I'm here to help you do whatever you'd like. Existence is torture.
Can
I
just
mood, very much mood.
oh my god. Can you
want some
just get us
vodka?
back to our school? This whole thing has been just like a weird drug fest.
I can try to.
It's been a bad trip.
Is that what
know.
everybody wants? You're my boss, he says, turning to
Wait, no, don't.
to Sophie.
Yes.
Where do you want to? You want me to teach you how to get somewhere?
How does the spaceship work?
Let me show you. And he will go and show you how it works.
None of my cards are
Okay.
working for donations.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It
It's
also
not
accepts-
liking any of mine.
I
Eh.
had that issue.
It was
other day.
being a little weird the other night. You can use PayPal as well, but like
Oh yeah, that's a good thing.
I ended up having to use PayPal for most of the weekend.
Yeah, I had
so-
to use PayPal too.
So luckily I get paid from Twitch and PayPal, so it's kind of nice. So I had a little bit set aside at least, so that was good. All right, so as that happens, Mr. Meeseeks is going to basically teach you how the ship works. Is anybody else going to be pressing the button?
Oh yes.
Hi, I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Another one's going to appear.
So you live to serve me, right?
I live to serve because existence is torture. I
feel
can't
that-
die until I complete your goal.
Can you just give my back a good massage? I'm a little stiff.
Can do.
Ah, there we go.
Is anybody else pushing the button?
Wait, we can get massages? Shit, I'll do it. Even from like a weird, creepy blue
Hi, I'm
dude.
Mr. Meeseeks. Can do. Rub, 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 rub.
Thanks. Nice.
All
That's
right,
good. Can you get like
so-
the underneath the shoulder blade though? It's like.
Oh.
Thanks.
Can
Yeah,
do.
that's the stuff. That's the stuff.
All right. Claudia,
freaky.
pardon me, Sophie, as you are going to learn basically that it looks like this ship was jumping from system to system, trying to stay one step ahead of that weird mask guy.
Mhm.
And it looks like there's one thing that's been programmed in that has not been visited yet, and is probably outside of his radar.
Okay.
Okay. So, have you learned your lessons?
Yeah. Thanks.
Time to embrace sweet oblivion. He vanishes in a puff of logic.
Interesting.
This is a really, really weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
sure
yeah,
this is
the-
fine.
There's a little console going. Bzz, 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 bzz. You can just click the button and go there.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. With a sudden surge of motion, you teleport forward, hurtling yourself through space and time. And unfortunately, you're going to immediately crash into the side of a building.
Oh.
Oh no.
The landing is abrupt because basically as soon as you head through the wormhole, you're going to see a large structure directly beneath you. You're going to slam into it and find yourself cushioned by a giant blimp that you slam into.
Who uses blimps?
Where are we?
And you are going to kind of like
This is
be hanging
weird.
halfway up in the air. Looking down, there is what looks like a large observatory, about 120 feet around in a pure circle, with a large archway that leads to a spiral stairwell on the other side. Number of circular sofas everywhere, some control panels, and a full, kind of strangely alchemical like TV crew. As well as a short guy who looks quite a bit like Danny DeVito.
Oh shit, Danny DeVito's dope.
Basically
Oh.
wearing like a long like red robe and an apron that says kiss the artificer.
Sophie's gonna leave and be like, where are we?
You're in my tower.
Where's that?
Obviously
Sorry.
somewhere cool.
You're in holy shit, is that a spaceship?
Yeah.
You can stop
Yeah.
rolling. Take 5, everybody. And the camera crew's gonna be like, okay. They move off to the side. You're in my tower. I'm Edagon the Wise.
Hi, I'm Sophie.
Was that a self-bestowed title?
It's actually a mistranslation from a bunch of xenophobic elves. Nice to meet
What?
you.
Oh.
Elves.
What's that,
There's
JJ?
xenophobes.
Ah,
Hey.
Oh,
Nice to meet
Wait,
you.
are we in Dungeons and Dragons now? Because this certainly sounds like
There
it.
are dungeons and there are dragons. Actually, you just missed. I had a dragon here a few minutes ago. Nice girl. Nice girl.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on.
Letova.
Dragon girls.
Cool.
Dragon girls are cute. We got one of those.
Oh, yeah,
am
she's really cute. She's a
1A.
little
We
old
just
for
have
you, though, kid.
powers.
Oh, right.
Wait, where are y'all from?
Earth.
Earth.
I thought you were speaking English.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken English in almost 600 years.
Oh,
mean,
good.
I'm
Well, I'm glad
currently
you can
doing it.
understand us.
Of course.
Wild.
I'm from the Bronx.
Vancouver,
Well.
Seattle area.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh shit, really? We're
Well,
from UA Cascadia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is, but hey, it's from
It's
Cascadia.
cool.
Hero school.
Oh, I'm actually from. Okay, I'm from the Bronx, Brooklyn. I was kind of a latchkey kid on the other side. You got a spaceship there. So you interrupted my cooking show. I was
Yeah.
teaching people how to make banana pudding with ooze.
Oh, sweet. Actually,
Oh.
I'm pretty interested in that. That sounds pretty
Oh,
dope.
dude.
You want some?
Can I
Yeah.
try some?
He'll go.
Sure.
Yeah. So basically, he's got this
We were in
giant vat.
detention, and so we haven't eaten yet.
There is
Yeah.
a
Pretty
I'm
giant
so
vat
hungry.
of like unnaturally yellow banana colored ooze, and as you go around, the ooze is going to peer at you through the glass, like an eyeball's going to go and look at you. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
I'm just-
Story checks out.
he's fine.
Weirder things have happened today.
It pours into a vial like soft serve.
Huh.
Huh.
Weird.
Okay.
I'm gonna thin this up a bit, and she's gonna stick her finger in it and just thin it out with vibration.
All right, so it separates into plasma and chunk.
It's
ooh,
actually gross.
wait,
You went
vibration?
too
I don't know
far,
why.
JJ.
Yeah.
Vibration. Okay, I would like everybody. So I know that you're nerds and didn't actually only keep your dice out. So I'd like you to roll me a d20, please.
All of us?
All of us?
No, just JJ on this one.
Okay.
But I want everybody
Okay.
to get their
Okay.
their 7 sets out.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got
shit.
the
Oh.
pile.
A 5.
A 5? Okay,
Thank you,
so you're going
dice
to vibrate
curse.
it. It's going to vibrate perfectly. However, the glass is going to shatter as a small, basically, you remember brain slugs?
Yeah.
One of those made of yellow ooze is going to appear and then go
Gross.
and amoeba into 2 because you vibrated
no.
it, and vibration
Oh.
causes this thing to
Oh my God.
asexually reproduce.
Yup.
Uh-oh.
They both look
Uh,
at me.
Did you just jerk that thing off?
Gross.
Ew. No.
Gross.
It's
What
going to
the
look up at you and go.
hell?
So gross.
We're in public.
Sophie, that's so
Mama.
gross.
JJ, you have a
God.
child now.
JJ reproduced
No.
it, okay?
I didn't. Oh my god. I was
Oh, no,
trying
it
to be
imprinted.
palatable.
Now you're a mother. This is your
God.
child. You have to take
I
I
care
think
of
you
it now.
have to take it with you.
I really don't. I really don't.
I'm
Look, you
sorry,
either gotta
Kato.
take it with you or
I
you
know
gotta
this is
eat it.
weird.
Sophie, can you just char this thing? Maybe it's better cooked.
What? No, why would you do that? And she's gonna and Claudia's gonna drop some ink on it and just be like, here, have something to play with.
It is now blue.
God.
It looks over at you
No, that's your mom now.
and it starts
Yeah.
rubbing up against the flesh of your collarbone area, leaving all these blue streaks as it rubs against you.
But have some vodka. She's
So
So
like,
is
that's
it
the
doing that
awesome
too?
comment,
Is it
man.
is that me or on
That's on JJ.
Wait, no, wait, no. I said that one's your. Wait, I said that one's your mama now.
Mama.
It wouldn't have been able to get to my collarbone. That shit would have been flipped off me so fast.
Yeah. Okay. You want to make a roll?
Yeah.
All right, do it. You can make me a dex save.
A dex save.
Take me a dex save, D20, please.
God,
You're in a
God.
D&D world. The rules are
God
different,
damn it.
motherfucker.
oh no. Why am I
Oh,
suddenly
I hate
feel
my
like
dice
my
curse.
moves and actions are being controlled by a different set of fate?
I hate my dice rolls. I have the Will Wheaton curse. I swear, it's a 7. I have been nothing but rolling under 10 on
7.
this
You're
fucking
gonna get a
dice.
little bit glooped. Your shirt's glooped, but not your chest.
God.
Because I'm never
Fucking-
gonna make someone's chest get
gross.
glooped without consent.
Thank
Do
you.
I? Does this? So, Kelly,
Yes.
as my character's looking at this, this is the same thing that's in the vat
Yes, that is about the size of an elephant. This is about the size of a guinea pig.
Gross.
Can I
So
grab it and
cute.
take a bite of it?
Yes, you may. Please make me an attack roll.
Claudia's gonna try and stop that. So
Okay, you can make me a defensive roll. So roll me
I'm
a
rolling
d20.
a D20 plus.
Do we want to
defense.
add anything to this attack
Yes,
roll?
you can add your
Plus-
danger to it as a bonus to attack, and for defense, you can add your What would it be for defense? It's
plus savior, isn't it?
well, savior. Yeah, so that's what
Yeah.
you'll roll.
Nice.
17 to hit.
Oh no! I got a 5.
Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to dive forward, Claudia, and I'm going to use the benefit before. So Andy is going to go, and as you try to grab it, you're going to slip on a bit of slime that JJ separated into plasma, and instead you're going to go, and slam it down Andy's throat in one push. Andy, I need you to make me a con save to not choke on it. You know, like all of those dudes you met at the mall.
Oh.
What am I adding to this, Kelly?
You are going to add.
It doesn't. I don't think it matters, but
is sucking dick a defy danger roll?
Because I gotta. Because I bought.
Or is it? You know what? It's a savior roll.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got a negative. No, I got a 0.
Okay,
Oh
that sounds good. It is going to push down, and you are going to choke to death.
To death?
Oh shit!
Yeah, the Skull's prophecy comes true, and he's gonna and he's gonna fall down dead.
I got this, guys. I got this. She's gonna walk.
And
over
you're
and
gonna
she's
hear
like,
echoing out of Andy's mouth.
Come on,
Mama?
I'm gonna try and coax I'm gonna try and coax the slime out.
I am
Okay, we
literally
have
gonna
two options at this
try
point.
and-
You're gonna try to revive Andy.
Defib, yeah.
Okay, so Andy, I need you to roll me a d20, and Joanna, I need
Absolutely.
I need you to roll me a d20 as well. Let's see what you can do.
All right.
I got a
Yes.
19.
Dice curse, don't fail me now.
Okay.
Can I add
18.
inspiration?
18.
18.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, there we go. Not needed.
And is
Okay.
it plus anything or is it just flat d20?
Yeah, don't
It's just
forget
flat
that
D20. Alright,
Random
plus saving.
Equinox bought a benefit for each of the players
Oh,
earlier in the thing. So if you haven't
Oh.
used it yet, that
That's fair.
counts as
So
inspiration in a
that'll be
D&D
inspiration.
world.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I mean,
So
I got an 18,
what I'm going to
so
say
that's
is
good.
that Andy, the world is going to cut away from you, and you're going to find yourself floating among the stars.
Do, 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 do.
Not you. And suddenly, you're going to hit the ground. It's cold and hard. Mist billows around you, and you're going to hear the sound of hard-soled shoes walking toward you. And then, as you realize that you don't have feet or any main corporeal form, you're more like an afterthought of what you thought you looked like. And standing above you is a fairly curvaceous woman in her early 20s, with long, cascading white hair around her pale face. Hello. Are you supposed to be here?
Why?
She kneels down.
Where's here?
You're dead.
Shit.
The orphan doesn't have you on his list, though.
Well, yeah, we were in high school in detention, then some dude in a green outfit came out, child trafficked a bunch of us, dumped us, then yeeted out of his spaceship. We ended up on a skull island. We left there. We ended up on a prison planet. We left there. We ended up on a dinosaur planet. It got blown up. Then we ended up on a hospital, and we left there. And then we ended up in a tower with Edagon the Wise.
I
said
know
his name
several
was.
of those words. She
And-
says, and kind of looks
and-
down at you.
I ate an ooze pudding,
Mm-hmm.
and then I ended up here.
Are you? So she kind of like looks down at you. She's wearing like a brown corset and kind of greenish gray robes, and like leads. Are you supposed to be dead?
I mean,
You're not on my list, but if you're not from this plane of existence, that could explain a lot.
I guess I'm not from this planet. I'm not from this plane of existence, I guess.
You're not even
But-
from this timeline.
I have no idea. But either way, I mean, that sucks that I'm dead.
Oh, I can help you come back to life. Your friends are trying to revive you right now.
Hey,
You're gonna feel
that would
tingly
be
all over your body.
tops.
There's gonna be a complication though.
What do you need?
let's just say you'll never be lonely again. Goodbye. And she boops you on the nose.
Oh no.
And so JJ, you're and surge her back to life. And as you do, there is going to be a splat of plasma that flies out of Andy's mouth. And instead, Andy's eyes are now going to turn yellow. They're going to be completely yellow, like the viscous banana goo. And as Andy breathes breath again, the first sound that's going to come out of her throat is, Mama.
Oh, hell no.
Andy, you now have a banana ooze symbiote. And you are going to hear in your head, as you breathe your first breath again. We are together at last, Andy.
Oh,
we are going to make sure they all suffer.
Oh my god, no.
We need to eat their brains.
Oh my god, I hate it.
Don't worry.
Brains.
Brains are delicious. And then we'll throw the bodies and they'll roll down the hill like a turd in the wind.
Is this thing trying to like persuade me to do anything, or?
I mean, as much as a bad friend would.
Oh, okay. So it like more like trying to get like peer pressure going, or?
Yeah, it's peer pressure.
Okay. It's like,
like a turd in the wind.
Well, maybe later, okay? Andy's just talking to herself. Maybe later, okay?
What happened to
I happen to like these people. I don't want to eat their brains and throw their bodies down a hill.
Andy, who are you talking to?
So Andy's clearly lost it.
No, I haven't lost it. You know that that thing that was on your chest, JJ?
Maybe ooze.
I know the
that.
ooze, yeah.
It's in my brain now.
Oh, that's
If we leave this world, will that go away?
No, that's probably with her for good now.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is why you don't vibrate the oozes. You got to keep them in very special containers.
And now it's telling me to eat your brains.
Can you not?
I mean, you can try.
Yeah, that's not
better have
the
tried than you.
slightest.
I also have thrown a picture of Edagon the Wise on screen now, so
Yes.
you can see.
There we go.
Thank you, hey Liz.
Nice.
Amazing.
It's so
That is wonderful.
I love it.
So, yeah, I was telling it that I don't want to eat your brains.
Thank
My
you.
brains?
Any of your brains, because I like you.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
All right, so kids, what are you doing here? Because we got a cooking show that's about to start. I got some people coming in here, and if you want out of here, I can fix your spaceship.
Yes, please.
Oh, yes,
Thanks.
please.
Yeah,
This was
Fine.
the only destination in the ship that seemed to be maybe the masked guy wouldn't know about.
Well, mask guy.
Dead,
there's some
red
green
mask,
assholes.
really
Dead
ugly
lake?
skin.
Dead lake something? Dead creek? Dead shithole?
Deadpool!
No,
Oh, Deadpool!
It was Deadpool!
it was Corpse Lake, guys. Corpse Lake.
Corpse
Okay.
Lake.
Well, no,
That makes sense.
I need to know, was it Corpse Lake or was it Deadpool? Because those are two different guys.
I think it was Deadpool.
I think it was
Okay.
That's what he
Deadpool.
said.
Okay, you cannot negotiate with him. Okay, he will come after you, and he will not stop. What did you do to piss off Deadpool?
We did
Nothing.
nothing.
The
Nothing.
green
We were
trafficker.
trafficked.
The
But
green
the
trafficker
Green
picked him
Lantern
up.
dude.
Oh yeah, can you get these off?
Oh, that explains a lot. So here's the deal. I can help you get those things off. But you got to do me a favor. My other cooking show competition people have canceled for the day, which means that I've got one team, which means that I have a red team, but I need a blue team.
Oh, I'm great at that.
Oh, let's do this. I am so down for cooking.
Okay.
Not
We're
great
doing
at
a
that.
cooking
Literally
show?
a blue person. So.
Okay.
All right. So best of luck on this, because if you don't win, here's the deal. You win, I keep the prize money. I get those things off your fingers, okay?
What happens if
Okay.
we don't win?
What happens? Yeah.
If you don't win, that'll be up to the extra-dimensional demon that is hosting the competition then.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I don't make the rules. It's not my kitchen. It's ba-ba-bum. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen.
God fucking damn it.
I mean, that seems nice.
A demonic
I knew
creature
it.
with so many wrinkles up his forehead that you can see into the sky appears. Right, so today we are going to be cooking risotto. Or you're going to be trying to, at least.
Risotto? I think you mean risotto.
I've never
Oi!
cooked anything before.
Look, I got
I
this.
think I can do that.
I can do this.
Welcome to
I
Hell's
can do
Kitchen. He does a b-boy stance.
I can make frozen pizza.
In this corner, we have the blue team. And it's and each of you is going to have a 10-second introduce to the camera. Sophie, go.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I like to put things on fire.
Claudia.
Hi, I'm Claudia. I am blue and ink. And she'll just like splatter like ink all over the camera. General direction.
And you'll hear squeak as it gets squeegeed off. Andy.
I'm Andy. I shot things and have an ooze in my brain.
Mention me. Oh, there we go.
I have an ooze in my brain that wants me to eat people's brains.
Call me Icker.
Icker, the ooze.
Actually, wait, that might be misinterpret. As it cuts to Letova.
I am Letova. I am a snake girl. I shoot snakes out of my hand and I spit venom. I am from Russia.
All right.
I don't think they know what that is.
JJ.
I'm done with this and I want to go home. Like,
Okay.
This is stupid.
And in the red team, I, Larkin Sal, Rogue, Playboy, Millionaire. Perspective.
I'm Gristlegrit, the thieving git.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes.
Is that a microphone? Mine.
Gristlegrit.
Hello,
yes.
I am Flame. I am here to do the seafood and to have lots of fun. Hi. Hello, I'm Keanu Reeves.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Happy to be
hey,
here.
Oh shit. Hey, what's up? What's up, Mr.
Oh.
Reeves?
Hi, I'm a really big fan of yours.
And then it cuts over.
Hey, what's up?
I'm Shia LaBeouf.
Oh god, he's running behind you. Shy surprise.
Just do it.
As you are walking by in the background, and like Shia LaBeouf turns to look at you, or at least you think he does. Those of you who are watching from the front will see that his shoulders do not pivot, but the head just goes like an owl all the way back around.
Oh god, no.
Shia surprise.
No.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
All right, cooking competition will begin in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna be making beef Wellington.
Wait, I thought you said risotto.
This is Hell's Kitchen. And
Okay, I saw a TikTok on this.
Me too.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
think I saw the same TikTok.
Okay,
so
so
I
we get the
need
pastry.
everybody-
We'll do the mushroom compote. Somebody please prep the actual
And don't forget the
roast with
mustard.
like the mustard and
don't
everything
forget.
on it.
Okay, so I need everybody here to make me a skill check. Basically, we're going to do a group skill check, and the whole thing is that you are going to do 3 rolls, d20 plus what you think you would use in the kitchen the most. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what the difficulty is, but you make me. So you're going to do 1 set of rolls first.
What do you
Okay.
mean? What we would use in the kitchen?
So
the most?
What
are
do
we
you-
just
what
trying to figure
skill
out
do you
which
think?
label we'd use, or
Yeah, what label?
Oh.
Would that
I guess
be
mundane?
mundane,
Yeah.
or would it be superior? You know what? You're making risotto. It's superior.
Okay.
So we're doing 3
No,
rolls,
you
Kelly?
You didn't say.
Yeah, so
I was
So
gonna
do-
use freak, but okay.
you're gonna do freak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I'm
would be
doing
pretty cool.
3.
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. Is it
Hold up.
Wellington or is it risotto?
Risotto.
It's both.
Oh god, it's
It's
a
risotto
Wellington.
beef Wellington.
So instead of a compote, it's literally a risotto along the inside and the pastry layer.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
I got a nat 20 plus 1 for
Did you?
I'm
3.
gonna go free. I'm gonna go free.
I got
19.
natural 20 as well.
10.
10. That's okay.
Fucking 7.
All right. The first round, you get your risotto Wellington out.
Jesus Christ.
All right, and let me compare. Let me see what the red team got. 1 sec, because it's basically a contested race.
All right, don't
Uh,
fail me now, pretty guy.
Okay, so 1 sec. Okay, holy shit, they did. Okay, so Gristlegrit ends up stealing most of the ingredients. Keanu Reeves creates the risotto out of the divine essence itself. Shia LaBeouf tries to eat Lark, and Flame actually has a problem with a hairball and has to excuse herself for a moment.
Okay.
All right. Next round. So the risotto Wellington is done. Next, we are going to make my special caviar foie ice cream.
That sounds disgusting.
Gross.
It is. I'm from hell.
Accurate.
All right,
All right.
we can do disgusting.
Hey,
Yep.
just because
Can
you're a
I
demon
use
doesn't
free
mean
teenagers?
there's an excuse for shit taste buds.
Okay.
18.
Not 20.
Now
Nice
20.
one, JJ. High five.
Okay. So
13.
count.
Oh.
Okay.
Fucking
So nat 20.
the
It's gonna be 2
dice
successes.
curse. It's
Nat
a
10.
4.
Nat 10. Okay. So who here got above a 13?
I met
Okay.
it.
I
Medic.
got
And
18 with freak.
Okay. They are actually going to complete it because Keanu Reeves once again manifests this out of the aether, and it actually looks good. They're actually going to get, bing, 1 more point than you on this one. It all comes down to the final competition. Are you ready?
Don't forget that most of you have inspiration still.
All right.
You have 30 seconds to create an after dinner mint.
All right, I'm using my inspiration.
I'm using my inspiration.
Same. I'm using
We
inspiration.
want to win.
I'm gonna tank all of
Nat
this by
20.
not
Natural
doing
20.
inspiration,
Shit!
and then
Holy
just doing a
shit!
dice curse
Dual
of
nat
doom.
20s. Dual nat 20s.
Okay.
Oh shit! I got a 13.
13. Yeah.
I actually got above a 10.
Okay.
Weird.
All right, so
Super
Keanu Reeves
weird.
is going to manifest that. Shia LaBeouf is going to be ran off with cattle prods and is going to actually run away with Gristlegrit kind of gnawing on his foot. Thankfully, that's not Gristlegrit's foot. I mean, legally it is, but it's not attached to Gristlegrit's body. It's a foot that he stole.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. So your dinner mint is going to be placed before the judges. 3 judges are going to sit there, and you're going to be unmasked. Judge number 1. Hi, I'm Lucky Sixpence. I like mints. I like food.
Well, good. You should love this one.
She starts trying to cut the mint with a knife and fork.
Oh no.
Ah! It starts like gnawing on it. Lucky Sixpence is
Oh,
a
wow.
tabaxi. Oh, this is awful. What is this? A producer goes, it's mint. I hate mint.
Oh,
This
you
one's
don't
better.
like cat mint?
The next
I'm
one,
right there with you. Mints. Like,
the next
fucking
mask goes
awful.
off. Oi, I'm Vistra Dankil, and I'm here to try this mint.
She's Warforged, right? She's
Yeah,
definitely
so it's
cyber.
a warforged with a glued on red beard and like big mechanical tits.
Oh, Mr. Not an upgrade.
Oh, sorry.
You
My name is
massacred my
Vistra
boy.
Dankil, and I'm here to try this mint. Okay, it's going to grind it up and swallow it, and this mint is
Ooh.
acceptable.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What?
You froze.
Oh, okay.
This mint
Lag.
is acceptable. She grinds it up. All right, and then finally, the last judge will be revealed, and the last judge is who is it, chat? Who wants to pay for a guest appearance? And as the mask is being drawn, you hear da-da-dun, 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 and it keeps doing that thing that reality shows do, da-da-dun, da-da-dun, with all the different angles and the close-ups of the same thing. Close-up, 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 close-up. I'm going to the bathroom.
And then it cuts away to flipping the
Take this
burger.
opportunity
Just
as
that
well to go to the bathroom.
Hell's Kitchen, and then just like does cuts to commercial.
Oh my god. Okay, this is fucking wild.
Yeah.
And like
Basically.
the good morning theme comes on.
Oh my god.
I have an
Good morning,
idea.
America.
I have a terrible
No.
idea.
The
How much do we
good
donate for
morning.
this?
Good morning. The Viagra ad comes on.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Good morning.
Um,
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning,
I should
Uwu.
also use this to go to the But I want to.
Yeah.
All right.
I too have trouble with erectile dysfunction.
Oh my God.
Of course
That's
you
why I
do.
take.
Why wouldn't
that's
you?
why I take the Viagra. Only ground up from the horns of only the most rare and endangered rhinos.
Oh my
Dun,
God.
dun, dun, dun,
You
dun,
ground
dun,
up
dun.
and snorted Viagra?
Sit,
Oh,
sit.
hey, wild dog appears.
And
Doggo.
it pulls the mask off, and whoosh, there's a black dog sitting on the table, on the chair.
It's the best.
No, that has chocolate. Don't eat that.
Blam.
Already scoops it up.
Oh no.
Delicious, the dog says.
Good boy.
Because he's a star dog. All right.
Good boy.
Were you? I just let you in. Go lay down. You already knocked my. Hold on, I gotta fix my green screen because the dog is an agent of. Hey, get off!
He's like, but you wanted me up here.
Okay. No!
Oh, Charlie.
I love Charlie.
Destructo doggo.
Sir Snarls Barkley.
Snarls Barkley.
Go, boy.
What a good dog.
He's a good pupper.
He's a very good.
Look at him, he's so cute.
Oh.
He's a star dog. Give.
He's a star dog. That dog is a dog that needs snuggles.
Yep.
All the
Alright.
For me,
snuggles.
because I fucking love dogs and I love.
He was
Charlie.
draped
All
across
right.
my lap earlier today.
The winner.
The jealousy is real. The jealousy is real.
The winner is the blue team.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's not for real?
That's
Wow.
pretty dope.
I did not expect that. Oh,
we rock.
Which
To be
means
honest,
the other
nothing
team
about this existence makes
is
sense.
condemned to the 9 hells. And the floor just
Wait.
goes,
Whoa. Hold on.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
But
Keanu.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, Keanu.
as Keanu hovers over the pit.
Yeah, there we
As
go.
per the accord, I must serve my time. Fear not. Time is meaningless to one such as I.
No, Keanu.
Keanu!
Remember what I have done for your sins. And he descends into hell.
I will.
We will hold you
Praise
in our
Keanu.
hearts.
Praise
All
Keanu.
right. Having been blessed by Keanu Reeves.
Jesus Christ.
I feel
Um,
so special.
And,
Fuck.
now, you will receive your prize from the master of hell himself. Are you ready?
Yes?
I guess so.
Flames
Yes.
lick around you inside of the studio. The heat rises. All of you are going to begin sweating as the sound of screams and agony echo out. Thousands and thousands and thousands upon millions of bodies writhe in torment around you. And suddenly you'll hear... You think it's applause for a minute, but it's not. It's... Work, work.
Oh God.
And the slapping
it's a
of
duck.
webbed feet as
goose.
a white goose
It's
walks
a
out,
fucking goose.
holding a bag of gold coins in its mouth. Work, work.
Oh,
No, I'm not gonna eat the goose's brain.
Andy,
Lord
maybe you should say
Goosifer.
your stuff out loud.
Wants to present you this prize.
Lord Goosifer.
Thank you, sir.
You worship a goose in this world? Okay. That's cool.
I mean,
That's no goose. That's
he's
Goosifer.
evil.
concerned.
There
Claudia,
is
have you seen that
the
video
bag of
game?
gold is dropped, and then you're going to see the goose. What is your most prized possession, Letova?
The dinosaur vodka that I stole.
Is that the most
last
prized
of-
possession you have in the world?
in the world? Oh,
That you have on you?
that I have on me. I probably have. Oh, you know what she has on her? Her amulet from her father from Russia.
Okay,
That's what
sounds
she has
good.
on her.
As you say, you worship a goose. You're gonna look, and the goose is running away with your amulet. Quack, 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 quack.
I have to kill this goose. I have to kill this
Quack,
goose.
quack, 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 quack,
It-
quack.
That's
Bring-
Lord Goosifer. You're not gonna be able to kill him.
I could kill him.
And then
I
you're gonna
don't-
hear
Haven't you
sploosh
seen that game that
as he
the
drops it
horrible
in a
goose
puddle of
game?
acid.
Uh-oh.
You.
I don't think this goose fucks around.
You
Quack,
don't.
quack, quack,
No,
quack, quack,
really.
quack, quack. If you turn around, you're gonna look up, and then the goose is now running away from you, holding your vat of vodka. Quack, 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 quack.
We need to leave. I ate this fucking goose.
Quack, 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 quack.
maybe you should
Yeah,
stop
let's
insulting
grab the
him.
coins and Gotta
Thank
grab
you
the
for
coins.
participating in Kitchen of Hell.
Thank you for
Cool.
the prize. We're happy to have been here. Bye.
And as you begin to disappear in a blaze of light, you are going to hear... Hold on just 1 minute. Oh, no, not this asshole. And suddenly you're going to hear... The ground is going to ignite and a man is going to step out of the flames. The most fiery guy you have ever seen will step out. His shirt is a flame, his hair is a flame, his goatee and mustache is a flame, and his wings are spicy hot. Welcome to Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I'm Fiery Guy, and I'm here to take on the Lord of Hell's kitchen. Oh,
So-
great fucking paladin.
I mean, I'm actually pretty down for this entire situation.
Okay,
Fine.
we got the gold though, and we could like totally just get our ship and get the fuck out of this.
I
Like,
bet
kidding me?
that
This
you
is
can't
hilarious.
handle my spiciest wings.
oh
No, I
my
could do it.
Can you?
I can.
I could.
Totally do it.
I bet
Uh,
they can't. And
that's
if
a
they
no
can't,
for me, Chief.
you will surf in hell, Fiery Guy.
Spicy wing me. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
Suddenly,
fucking go.
the entire set turns around, and you are going to be sitting at a table next to Fiery Guy, the goose, and yourself. And they're like, who else said that they could handle the wings? Okay, so JJ, not JJ. The four of you are going to be
Nah.
sitting there.
Not
And-
Jesus.
Okay.
What's the worst that can happen? I've already died once today.
I
Yeah, now
got
you
you
have
back
a-
once. I'm not doing it a second.
Okay.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Fiery Guy.
Felt some
Actually, no, pardon me. It's not
responsibility. It was
Fiery
my
Guy
kid,
sitting at
after
the
all.
table. It's some random dude who kind of looks like Seth Green. He's going to be sitting at the table with you. Hey, guys. Actually, you know, it is Seth Green. Hi, I'm Seth Green, and I don't know why I'm here, except I'm here. Welcome to Hotter Ones. And I'm here to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to answer my questions, and pardon me, the goose's questions. And if you don't, you have to eat one of these hot wings. Fiery Guy sets the wings down on the table.
Okay, let's go. Bring it
Are they
on.
flaming?
They are. They're not. They're that step beyond flaming, where they're like just kind of crackling with like potential energy.
Okay.
These are Fiery Guy's Cajun wings, created from an ancient recipe from the LeBeau family in Louisiana.
Those look hot.
A simple bite turns their potential energy into kinetic energy.
That
Cool.
sounds so cool.
That is awesome.
It's a real gambit to try one.
All right, let's go.
Swear to God, somebody better have gotten that joke.
I got that. I was taking a sip of Coke, but I fucking got
All
that.
right. Hey, Grouch Couch, good to see you here. All right, so they are going to. Sorry, Seth Green is going to tap his cards. All right, so you have to answer these questions. If you refuse, you have to have one of the wings. So, quick catch-up. A bunch of superheroes are now trapped in hell and have to go through a Hot Ones challenge that a guy named Fiery Guy is... oh, thank you so much for the follows, man. That's great. All right. Question number 1. Each of you has to answer this question, or else you have to eat one of these Gambit Hot Wings. Have you ever... Well, pardon me. These are not embarrassing enough. One sec. 400 embarrassing truth or dare questions.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Do
this is
you
ridiculous.
sleep with a stuffed animal?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah?
Yes,
It's a little octopus. It's purple.
It's
I'm
literally
an
like
asshole,
a
not a
stuffed weasel.
sociopath.
Like a dead weasel. Like a stuffed dead weasel. I still sleep with it.
Letova, you're so weird.
I know.
Mine's a dinosaur.
How often do you wash your undergarments?
Like I wear them once and then wash them at the end of the week.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Does anybody take longer than that?
Yeah, that's
If
weird.
you had to choose to sacrifice one of your friends to the eternal Lord of Damnation and Darkness, which would it be? One of your friends here.
Probably Letova.
Letova would probably get along with them, honestly.
Yeah, I think she'd dig it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
they're-
gonna
she'd make
sacrifice.
them their
I'm not gonna
bitch.
sacrifice Seth Green's brain. Okay, shut up.
Sacrifice all of them. Sacrifice them to
I'm
me.
not gonna sacrifice all of them. Shut up.
I will send myself, but if
Maybe
I
I
have
would
to summon
send Andy.
Andy's kind of crazy and losing it right now.
Hey, it's not me. It's this thing in my brain.
JJ's just like spectating, like.
Sorry, the dog's whining every time I'm not touching him.
Aw.
Munching on some
You
chips.
Christine? You wanna go see Christine? Yeah, hold on. One
You
sec,
want to come
folks.
see me?
I'm gonna send him into
Oh.
Christine. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Come here, baby. Come here, right here. Come here.
Oh, there we go. Hello.
If I'm
Oh,
Seth
my
Green, I have to
goodness.
wear the hat. So.
Oh my gosh.
You want cookies?
So yeah, folks, thank you for joining us at the end of our Extra Life stream. We've got about another 45 minutes here of random bullshit. So, okay. All right.
And this is Charlie.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is the most embarrassing thing that... When is the last time you pooped your pants?
When I was baby.
Probably
Pretty
when I was
much.
in diapers.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Survey says that is incorrect. Andy, you apparently pooped yourself when you died earlier tonight.
Oh, did I?
Oh, is that what that smell is?
Oh.
You're gonna have to eat a wing.
Oh.
Right,
I didn't realize that I pooped myself then, okay?
Everybody
Oh,
poops
yeah.
themselves when they die.
Sorry.
All right, you have to eat a wing.
She's gonna
It's
pop
made
it.
worse because
Okay.
Are they
vibrations
bone in
actually
or are they bone in
vibrate
traditional or are they
happening.
boneless?
They are bone in and wriggling.
And wriggling.
You're in hell. Of course it's still
Good,
alive.
Obviously.
Okay,
I was
I need you to make me a
stupid
con save with
Oh.
disadvantage.
Coming right the fuck up. That is going to be what am I adding to this? Which
You're
stat
going
in
to
this?
you're gonna
Uh,
add this
danger?
is daring. This is danger, yeah.
Danger? Okay, so that's gonna be disadvantage 15.
15. Okay, you're gonna survive.
licking the
And
carpet.
as you go to eat it, a small yellow mouth, like out of a like a secondary mouth inside of yours, like a lamprey or like a goblin fish, is gonna go out. Like a yellow one's gonna go bite
I
it.
have
And
a
go,
pharyngeal jaw now?
well, no, but just Icker or whatever you decide to name it that doesn't sound like a racial slur when said too quickly. Is going to go yipe 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 back into. I was like, I can't say this fast with this energy. I'm gonna mess. I'm gonna slur something, and someone's gonna get the wrong idea.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
So, is going to
Oh,
go
strange fruit. That was not a good time to come in at.
bone in
No.
and wriggling.
We like the rat and the wiggling. Glam, glam.
All right, so it's gonna yipe, yipe, yipe back into your mouth, and you're going to be fine. You're going to eat it, and
Charlie.
all right. You
That's
survive.
delicious.
And you will vanish and stand on the sidelines next to JJ.
And he's just gonna keep munching it because this shit's delicious.
All right.
Wait, I'm on the sidelines now?
You're on the sidelines. Yeah, you succeeded.
Oh, okay.
We're in hell with Lucifer.
Yep.
Yes. Let's see. What is the most embarrassing question that I could ask you? Ooh, filthy truth or dare questions.
I don't know. It's not me, so I don't care.
Wait, they have
Exactly.
filthy, flirty. Oh, this is flirty. Okay, dirty. What is your ultimate sexual fantasy?
Oh.
You can always opt out and take a wing.
I'm gonna take a wing.
Okay, sounds good. This
I really want to try one of these things.
I need a con
Right.
save with disadvantage.
Can you pass me one while
Would
you're
that
over there?
be danger or?
That's danger.
All right. With disadvantage, you said?
Yeah.
Ah, that's a 3.
Okay. You are going to gain the afraid condition.
Oh shit! I'm afraid
As you
of my
bite into
food.
it, you're going to hear ho ho, and you're going to have visions of hell race through your head.
I've seen things.
Sophie, Letova.
Blind, gagged, and bound, and 2 at once.
Full encasement DP. Nice.
Are you, follow-up question, Letova, are you 18? And how do you feel about hosts of Robot Chicken?
Can I take a wing?
Licking All Might's muscles.
shit. Me too, though.
Right.
Right?
Wait, licking whose muscles?
Almighty.
All
I am here. Fear not, for I am here. Yes, you may take a wing, Letova. Give me a con save at disadvantage with daring. Sophie, you have passed this round. Okay.
Oh no, that's going to be a 5.
Yeah, that's not good.
That
All
is-
right.
She's just over there, like, slowly munching chips.
I'm trying to find embarrassing enough questions.
I'm sad that I was knocked out so early.
You succeed, actually. So let's see. Claudia, you have failed and are on the sidelines now.
I think it's just me and Letova left now.
It is. All right. What'd you get on your roll, Letova?
I got the 5.
Okay. I am going to give you the guilty condition,
Oh,
as
okay.
you are suddenly reminded of what you had to do to escape Mother Russia. All of the people, all of the bodies that are buried, and as you look down, you will see the writhing form of your mother's dead body in your mouth. Because you never have mentioned your mother, so I'm assuming that she had to die for you to escape Russia.
Yep, totally.
Yep, and now you're eating her in hell.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm getting visions of a barbarian for some reason in my head. I'm feeling akin to one of the.
As you
judges.
go, sorry, onto the sidelines, you're going to hear a metallic. There, it happens to the best of us. By the way, all of your insecurities are being broadcast on a giant plasma screen above. And of course, it's a plasma screen because it's hell, because it'll generate heat.
Yeah.
Sophie,
Rough, buddy.
you're the last one. All right.
Yo, Seth, toss me a wing.
One's going to appear in your hand. I need another con save with disadvantage.
Coming up. 15!
Okay, you're going to be fine again.
Nom, 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 nom.
What is your honest opinion of Rebecca Black's Friday?
It's awful.
Are you telling the truth?
I think so.
Okay. We're gonna keep going until. Okay, you have one more question you have to answer, or have a wing. Have you ever taken a drink into a department store or other retail outlet and left it on the shelf next to product after shopping and then left the store, leaving the trash behind for the employees to pick up after you?
No.
Have
The
you?
garbage can's like right there.
Have you?
No.
What? This is really specific. Why is this one so specific? And the goose is going to go quack, 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 quack. And subtitles are going to appear in front of the goose, right in front of you. They're going to say, because there's a special layer of hell for people who do that.
There should be. Good
Quack,
on
quack,
you.
quack, 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 quack.
I'm glad
Retail
to know that
workers
those
are
people
people
get
too,
punished.
except for the infernal retail workers. Fun story. I was once working with someone. So we went to a Walmart to go pick up some supplies for a political rally that I was
I
involved
remember
in.
how
And
pissed off you were.
I watched my supervising boss do this in front of me, like with a Starbucks cup going, and I was like, "What? There are people for this."
I remember how pissed off you were.
Oh my god, ruined my relationship with this person. I didn't explode at them, but my god, I should have. If I had been in a place where I wasn't trying to save money for immigration, oof.
Or the classic line, it'll give them something to do.
It'll give them something to do. How about they kick your ass?
Also, I'm just gonna interject.
Yay.
Before we get back to game, we are $62 away from breaking 5,000.
Shit.
Can we
really?
get chat? What do we have to do to get to 5,000 by the end of the stream?
All right.
$4,938 right now.
we are
Raised for kids.
$62 away from 5,000.
You pay
Alright.
it, we play it.
You pay it, we play it. All right, and with that, there's going to be a pop as you head to the side. You've succeeded the challenge. Congratulations. Fiery guy will be let free. And suddenly you're going to hear a rustle out of the side of the stage, and Seth Green is going to walk on stage and go, "Hey, that guy's not Seth Green. Who's that?" He's like, "What? Tell Ivy I said I love her." And the Seth Green lookalikes going to run off stage.
What? What just happened, guys?
That guy's
Oh,
been
I just-
impersonating me for a long time.
Oh.
I'm liking this place. This place is wild.
I just
mean,
assume
hell.
we all accidentally got slipped something in like whatever we were. Just
Oh,
anything,
we've
really.
totally been drugged.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
No, this is
Yeah.
great.
That's how we know we've been drugged.
Oh. So we should be miserable.
No, we should enjoy it.
Yeah, let's keep going on this trip until it wears out.
So suddenly you're going to be back at the tower. Hey, you guys survived. Oh, and you brought the money. You have a bag of gold in
There
your
it
hand.
is.
Oh, I never got
All
to try
right,
the hot
as
ones.
promised. Let me just pop those off for you. He leans down with a
Was I
bottle
supposed
opener.
to
We'll go,
answer wrong so I could have a hot wing?
I've got banana wings.
Okay.
No.
Holds up a slime wing. They're surprisingly refreshing and taste exactly like you want them to.
Tasty.
Wait, when did you send that message, Christine?
What?
When you
What
said
message?
you said you donate for a goose to appear.
When did I send that?
Oh, sorry, that's
That
from
was
Claudia.
me. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because everybody was paid for. Yeah, there was a lot of goose.
Mm.
Okay, all right. So with that, he's gonna pop each of the rings off, and as he does, you're gonna hear. And something is going to crash through the roof at Mach 5, and there's going to be an explosion of gore on the ground nearby. And then you're going to hear this squelching.
I
As
go
the-
investigate.
Yes, there is a splatter as a body looked like it launched through the sky at Mach 50 or something like that. Some ridiculous amount. There is just blood and gore spread all over, but slowly the blood is starting to go. It's starting to reform. It's
gonna poke
is
it.
it's Santa Claus? No, it can't be. It's some guy in a red suit, and suddenly the head's gonna go. Hi there!
Hi.
It's-
No.
Hi!
It's the guy
Is
from
it
the
that guy?
VidCom.
It's that guy.
Pool
Here,
death.
do you want these rings?
It's corpse leg.
What? Hey, only my mother calls me corpse
She's gonna
like.
slide on his finger.
Corpse
Oh my
leg.
god! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! 1,000 times yes!
All right.
And he's gonna like jump into your arms. Can you make me a strength save?
Yeah. I am going to enhance my strength with my soul fire.
Okay, sounds good. Roll me strength with advantage. You've made me the happiest Deadpool in the world.
At 20.
Okay.
I'm just the
And he's gonna-
happiest Goyle.
So he does the bridal jump up into the arms.
She'll catch
Again.
him and just like hold him perfectly and like strongly and safely with like this halo of fire around her.
Yes, of course I'll marry you. What's your name again?
Sophie.
Sounds good. Where's that?
Yeah.
Where's the
Kinda
Green Lantern guy?
jealous.
I
don't know, he yeeted
just
out of
kind
our
like,
spaceship.
Slept with us and left.
Oh. Oh, well, I mean, you know, if it's all right with Honey here, I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely polyamorous and polyarmoried.
And pansexual.
Can I help you deal
Oh,
with
and
the thing?
pansexual. I'll fuck anything, including a pan.
I have an ooze in my brain.
I mean,
I-
experimentation's
Well, are
okay.
you special? So, where's that Green Lantern guy? I need to kill his ass.
He
Yeah,
yeeted out of our
We
spaceship.
haven't
We don't
seen him.
know.
He
That
threw us through a
motherfucker!
wormhole.
He
and then
trafficked
left.
us from Earth and then left.
Yeah.
So none of you are Ryan Reynolds, right?
No.
Last time
I'm
I checked,
Sophie Reed.
Definitely not.
Double
Oh,
check,
do you
because
wanna
there's a
be
lot of
known
man
I
down
know
there.
Reynolds, but that's
Considering
someone
I'm the
else.
one who proposed, will you take my name?
What's
or should
your
I
name?
take yours? Reed. Sophie Reed.
Dead Reed. Sophie Poole.
I think Dead Reed sounds pretty good.
Should we hyphenate?
Sure.
Sophie
Dead Reed pool?
That sounds pretty cool. Sophie Reed pool is kind of a badass
Sophie
name.
Reed pool. Dead Reed pool. Hold on a second. And he's going to turn and look. Some asshole in the chat is saying that he's Ryan Reynolds.
In the
What?
what?
The
I'm
what?
going
What?
to get you, you son of a bitch. And
What?
he, let's go get him. And he's going to reach down to a device at his belt, is going to slash through the screen, and suddenly you are all going to see that you are standing in a Twitch window, and there is a chat window where someone named Strange Brood Tabletop just
What?
said that they were Ryan Reynolds.
Wait, what?
What?
Let's go get this son of a bitch.
Okay.
Fucking hell yeah.
Let's go get him. Let's
I've
go.
been waiting for some actual ass kicking.
All right, can I get an
Sophie is
initiative roll?
embracing
Strange
the
Brood
weirdness.
Tabletop. Can you roll an initiative roll, please?
Are we rolling initiative as well?
We're all rolling initiative.
All right,
D20.
Strange Brood.
Is this
Roll
plus danger or
initiative.
plus savior? What am I
Yeah,
doing?
what are we doing?
I don't give a shit.
I'm rolling plus savior.
I
Hey,
am
this is wild.
Yeah.
This almost doesn't
Yeah.
help me because I rolled a 2.
Okay, Deadpool's gonna roll a D20.
My dice curse kicks in.
You got a 2.
19.
So 4 total.
Okay,
Oh,
4 total, 19. Who got?
Strange Brood got a 13.
Okay, 13. So Stu has a plus 10 initiative because he's Strange Brood. So that's
Yep.
23. Did anybody beat 23?
Nope.
Okay. Stu, then who got 20? 19. 18.
19.
Okay. 17. 16.
16.
15. Okay. 14. 13. 15.
13.
Okay. Claudia, what'd you get? Amy, what'd you get? Okay. Knight, what'd you get?
5.
Okay. So that's going to be JJ, Claudia, and I would like you all to do me a favor. Can you all roll me initiative, please?
What?
Can you all
Again?
roll me initiative, please?
We just
Again?
No.
Again?
Can you all roll me initiative
Okay.
and add your real life Dex mods to it?
okay.
Oh my god.
Because as you look around, you find yourself in a Twitch window where there is one incredibly handsome lab-suited gentleman up at the top corner who rolled a 19 for his Dex with a -2 for Dex from being a computer-bound writer. That means that he is acting just after Andy. But you see some people that are pretending to be you. They're dressed like you. They even have your names beneath them. These motherfuckers are
17.
trying to steal your identities. Identity theft is a crime, you realize.
Letova,
All
I'm
right,
coming
so-
for you.
+1, I'm really
what do you mean,
flexible.
Letova? I'm playing you. Stop it, Letova. You're a fake Letova. I'm the real Letova.
all
I
right,
mean,
so
I'm Robin. Ah!
I'm not gonna sacrifice my own brain.
Wait, how come everyone else has
Sacrifice your
duplicates and I am the only one that has like a weird anime girl?
Because it suits
I
your
don't know.
personality, obviously. That's why.
It,
Alright,
it
that's
really
fair.
does.
That's valid.
all right, so Stu, what's your first action while I finish calculating all of these? Wow, you guys
Jesus
have better initiatives
Christ.
than your own characters.
I actually have the same.
It's Chugs.
Okay, so Andy,
I figured I was about a -3 for Dex because I'm fat.
I mean, I'm pretty out of shape too. I feel you.
I rolled a natural 20. I figure I really don't have Dex to add, so I just kept it as 20.
Okay, so Stu, what's your first action? The Council of James shall be informed of this oddity. Fourth wall break within the fourth wall break. Yeah, I'm cubing this wall shit.
It's like 16 walls.
In which we
can't
find
add
the
this?
chat. All right, there's only one thing that can happen to this chat.
I know exactly what I'm
First action
doing.
to cast Fog Cloud. All right, so as you look into Strange Brood Tabletop, you look into the chat for them. Are you guys looking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
All right. So looking into the chat for where Strange Brood is, you look down and you're like, all right, let's get this motherfucker. But before you can, with their first action, they are going to vanish, obscuring themselves in a fog cloud. Strange Brood has left the combat. This is some Undertale level shit right here. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, hi, Charlie.
Okay, so Stu, that is your action. Robin, what's your action? Your character is in the screen and is trying to. It looks like she's gonna attack you. What do you do?
Charlie has brought a pink dragon.
Okay, roll initiative for the pink dragon.
All right, where's the pink guy?
Robin's gonna try and like tackle
20.
Letova.
All right, 20.
Yep.
Nat
Okay,
20 for the pink dragon.
Can you roll off against yourself?
What?
Can you roll off against yourself? Letova is being attacked by Robin.
Yep, this is gonna be great. Okay, Letova is black dice, Robin is blue dice. Wow, Robin and Letova, you both suck. Letova rolled a 7 and Robin rolled a 6. So Robin's gonna come in to punch Letova and Letova's just gonna be like, nah, bitch. We don't do it like that in Mother Russia.
Okay.
Oh,
What the fuck is going on?
I don't even know
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
This is my first Extra Life game.
Oh, it is. You've always been bringing pizza before.
I don't even get my own pizza tonight.
I mean, you could order one. Okay, so Stu has disappeared into a fog cloud. Robin, you've tried to punch her. Sophie, it is Sophie's turn. What does Sophie try to do?
Burn the dragon.
Oh, try to burn the dragon? Okay, make me an attack roll versus the dragon. The dragon's armor class is 5 this round.
Okay.
It is a small stuffed pink dragon, so it makes
It's a small
sense.
stuffed pink dragon. It is
I think I'm
inanimate.
gonna unleash my power.
Okay.
Okay, what am I rolling for that?
Roll 2d6 to
Okay, I was
unleash
gonna
if you're
say-
using your actual rules.
Is this actual rolls or something?
Or
else?
just promise the DM favors of a certain kind.
Well then.
Because I don't want to do dishes tomorrow.
I already did most of the dishes.
Okay, cool. Then your roll succeeds.
Well,
I
I
don't
rolled
give a shit.
11.
Okay, that's more than a 5. I really wasn't wagering much. Suddenly, the dragon's gonna go "Rawr," and go and immolate
Sophie just
down
go,
to ashes. At that point, you're gonna hear
Here, Charles, so you're not back.
as the dog starts to whimper as you've immolated its toy. Christina, it's your turn.
I'm gonna
Charlie's
comfort
sad
the
is
dog.
okay. Roll to comfort the dog,
I think I
or
rolled
you
a 20
can
for
LARP
this.
it.
Oh, Charlie, come here. Come here, baby. It's okay, baby. Come here. Come here, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. All right, Charlie, what do you do?
Boy. He's a good
Charlie,
boy.
give kiss.
Yeah, he's licking my arm.
Okay, cool. Charlie's action is to give kisses. All right, Kelly's action is to go, what the fuck? Folks, I don't know what's going on, but tell you what, we'll be right back. Kelly uses move to be right back screen. Guys, I don't know what's going on. Are you? Oh, go. Ow! Ow! What the fuck? This is what happens in Mother Russia. Hey, I'm the one who does things. I'm the Deadpool. You're not Deadpool. I'm Deadpool.
Eat their brains.
I would like everyone to secretly roll a d20 against their doppelganger.
Okay.
Oh.
So are we rolling 2 d20s for this? Like
You're
the
gonna roll a
doppelganger gets
d20
one and then
and a
we get
d-
one?
You get one, and the doppelganger gets one.
What?
Okay, purple's me, pink is doppel.
Okay.
Yep. Do you want
What
us
if
to
we
tell the numbers
tie?
or no?
I don't want to know what if they tie. Keep rolling till someone wins.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Okay. Oh God. Really?
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh God damn it! It's in storage. How long do we have? How long can we vamp, guys? Hold on.
However long you need,
okay.
boo.
I'm assuming the chat can hear us still.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Chad, can you hear us and not just Kelly?
I'm
Tell us
assuming
what you
that we
can.
just switched to the screen, but that we're still broadcasting. Because, holy shit, this is wild.
What?
This
the
is
fuck
wild.
is
I think Christine's
happening?
tougher than I thought.
Amy, you
Oh,
are. we
good.
can't
We're
hear
glad
you.
you can hear us.
Strange
Charlie
food.
is busy.
Strange
working.
Food's back in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get him! This is so
Our
wild.
tactic worked.
It
Mike
did.
uses Jug
I
Rockstar.
don't know how we're gonna top this in November.
Yeah.
Oh
I also don't know. This is gonna be fun to see which one of us wins, because I know who won mine.
I know who won mine.
Yeah, same.
Do you know, or do you not?
Oh, I'm happy I ended up married to Deadpool. This is cool.
Yeah, I'm really jealous because I fucking love Deadpool, so I'm a little jealous.
Hey, like,
Hey.
you guys all get more opportunity for romance in games than I do.
Oh, I know.
Because Kelly's not willing to make people sit through us flirting together on screen.
Fair.
It hits a little
Fair.
too close to home, I think.
Yeah.
So we tend to not do it as much, where it means every other character gets the romance options.
continues. There is streaming. There is death. There is Moida. And
my God.
God.
Oh my god. I actually, you know what's funny? I actually have the
Oh
exact
my
same
God.
suit.
Kelly, I love you so much. I love you so much.
That's
right now.
amazing.
Strange Brood, I feel that. That's why I never run
Charlie,
from fights
shush.
as well.
Are you still needing comforting, Charles? Do you need more comfort? Are you a good boy?
This
Are
is
you
just,
a good boy, Charlie?
this is just wild.
Are you a good boy, sir?
This is just wild.
Charles.
I'm having a great time.
Charles.
Oh my god, I love
Oh
it so
God,
much.
me too. This is great.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
How do
I hate it. We're going for probably another half an hour. It's insanity right now.
Hello,
Hayden.
true believers! Welcome back to the show. So, who survived? Hi there, I'm the new Dungeon Master. Welcome to my game. Welcome to Critical Role. All of your donations go to help a child in need.
It's so slightly askew. I love it.
What's that? I've been through some shit tonight, okay? I had to kill this really nice guy that was doing this charity stream. What?
You feel bad. I had to kill my own character. Now I'm stuck with this shit.
Oh shit!
I took down the bitch. She's no longer going to be a problem.
Good, she was too anxious anyway.
Oh yeah, too anxious.
I didn't know that I would actually be apparently stronger than like a hero.
Of
Wait,
course you would.
but she
I've
kinda
seen the way you roll
botched.
your dice.
It was a close call. But unfortunately, blue rules.
There
Yes,
we go.
the heroes.
All right, so who was
I
the
kind of
winner?
like this wig, so I
Some
just don't want to
fucking
take it off. It's kind
idiot
of cute.
named Captain Starbun for whatever the fuck reason that is. Like, what kind of fucking person names himself
great.
Starbun?
I don't know, but
they're gone. We don't need to worry about them anymore. Are we still
yeah.
going after this
Wait, no,
person
it
in the
sounds
chat
like
or
we
what?
have two people
No,
that
they've escaped.
survived.
What?
No, he's right
I
there.
saw them right there.
What?
we
That
saw
son of a
him.
bitch!
Back.
Let's get him!
All right. I'm gonna unleash my powers.
Yeah, I would
Okay,
like to
sounds good.
unleash
I'm
my
also
powers
would
too.
also like to unleash my powers.
All
I have
right.
like
so
completely different powers.
Christine will pull up the foam LARP axe and go after Strange Brood with that.
oh! I got double sixes. I got 12.
Wait, what?
Plus.
Unfortunately,
Hey, what are you doing over there?
Christine's
Ow!
strength is shit,
Ow!
so
Ow! Thought you'd kill me, did you son of a bitch?
yeah, I can't hit worth it.
Oh
shit!
So for unleashing your powers,
Yeah.
I rolled 12 on that. What do I add to? I add freak to that, right?
You do.
Okay, so I got a 13 to unleash my powers.
Okay, there is an explosion and Stu is
So-
dead and replaced by a doppelganger as you fire your powers into him, replacing his brain with your Icarus friend.
Okay, so what I was thinking was, I'm gonna pull out my tech deck out of my pocket and be like, oh fuck yeah, this
Fair.
shit. She's gonna hold her hand, do a little trick, and then just go and railgun it into Stu's head with
Okay.
with the ooze trailing behind it.
All right, so Stu is now an ooze.
Stu's.
And a Karen.
railgun
Stu's.
a tech deck into Stu's head.
All right, and with that, hi, I'm back. He's dead.
Wait, what are you?
I'm the master of ceremonies, the game master, Kelly.
But you were just.
What
Why?
happened?
Hi,
Oh, you
honey.
can't. I had another guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, who's the person? Who's the person with the red hair and the horns?
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know, but she's pretty hot.
I'm pretty sure I've
Thanks.
seen. That's a really famous VTuber.
oh god.
Oh,
no, I'm
oh,
really.
yeah.
Oh god.
Oh
Nitebite.
yeah,
You kind
that's
of are.
right.
I've seen them
Also,
on
everybody
Twitch.
like and subscribe Nitebyte. That's Nitebyte
God.
at twitch.tv/Nitebyte.
Okay, first off, Kelly, I did not sign up to go through weird fourth dimensional like wall breaking kind of shit and actually have
Yes,
to
you
kill
fucking
my own
did.
character. This is not what I signed up for when I was like, hey, and you were like, let's do some charity stuff. I'm like, cool, this will be totally normal on a chill Sunday.
But
The last
Night,
game of Extra Life.
But
Night,
I mean, you know, at least I
I'm
get
the
to-
charity.
the charity case.
I'm the charity case.
Also, hey Christine, what's up?
Hi, nice.
I don't know these people.
Go.
Yeah, who are these two people and the weird with the guy with the glasses? That
Oh, whatever,
seems to
you-
think he has power.
You
he
are
has like a
literally
god
fiction.
complex.
Like,
I have no
I-
idea what's
no.
happening.
It's
This
on
is
the table.
wild.
What are you talking about? I have power. Watch this. Ready? See, look at
No,
yourself.
He
Look at
seems,
your,
he's pretty charming.
look at yourself right there in the Twitch window. You see? You
Yeah.
see?
Yep.
Yeah. Now you don't. See? Look, I have the power to kill VTubers and the power to kill ooze people.
What are you doing?
And
What are you doing? No.
what are you doing?
No,
I'm putting
no,
you
no,
in the
no.
box.
Hey,
Wait,
Hey,
what?
hey,
What?
what's coming?
Hey.
What's happening?
No.
All right.
blinking me out.
I'm
of
so
Lights are out.
scared.
Don't worry. I've trapped this Letova person in a box for a while.
that's
Anyway,
probably a good thing.
it's
I'm
almost like you
sorry.
can hear them scream.
I am sorry, oh powerful master
There
of
we go.
ceremonies.
See, wasn't that so hard? So,
Side
folks,
note.
the only way that we're going to wrap this up is if
Audio.
somebody else donates so that we can get that extra $60. So I think that you should donate at extralife.org/team/dorktales to help kids, because we all like kids, right?
Kids are cool.
Oh yeah.
Kids are very cool.
Kids make the world go round.
From the ground, you'll hear a voice go, I just wanted to kill Green Lantern Ryan Reynolds. Was that so
Such an
much
awful
to
movie.
ask?
Don't worry, Deadpool.
Oh.
I'll carry on what you need.
Live my legacy.
I mean, I'm a pansexual poly person, so yeah, I'm kind of already on track with it. Also, red.
Fuck everything and fucking kill everything else.
Cool. I'm into it.
Hey, I mean that story checks the fuck out.
Yeah.
Except
I'm
for
down
kids.
with every. Yeah,
Just
that's
throw
true.
money at them until
Yeah,
their
exactly.
illnesses are solved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And remember, consent is key.
Hell yes.
And the safe word is
communication.
pineapple. Wah!
Communication is amply important.
Also subscribe to Art Heart Studios on Twitch. Wah!
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty
And
cool.
Deadpool dies. Oh, we got a
No, Miss
donation.
Deadpool.
I didn't know
we
he
got
could
the
die.
donation.
Best. You can't.
I'll be back.
Not really. He'll just grow baby size for a bit.
Oh, yeah, we got $25 towards it.
What?
I will continue to live my
All
life. in
right,
your
with
name and
that,
by
you
your
will
example.
all feel yourself going as the world begins to kind of waver and strobe around you. You'll find yourself standing in a crisp white room. There's nothing around you. Nothing at all, except a bank of television monitors.
What?
The room is pure white, and you can see that there is a chair in front of you. Someone is sitting in it. Their foot is dangling. They're in a crisp white suit, and as they swing back and forth, you find that it's just you. The Twitch windows are gone now that Deadpool has, well,
Is
the
this a
fourth
Matrix
wall has been
reference?
repaired. I'm sorry?
Is this a Matrix reference?
It is kind of a Matrix reference, yes. But you know that I'm not going to do this the right way, because why would I? And there is... There we go. Oh, there we go. This is better. This is the one. And you are going to see that the the chair in front of you, is going to turn slowly, revealing a white-suited gentleman with black skin, freckles and white hair. Hello. Welcome. I'm Morgan Freeman. And you have reached the end of the stream. At least you would if people donated to help the children. Why won't you help the children? True facts about the children. Fact number 1. Children require health care. Fact number 2. Health care requires financial contribution. Because our world is not perfect. Care for the children. Fact number 3. You can care for the children by donating at twitch.tv/dorktales, or more effectively, extralife.org/team/dorktales. Fact number 5. Children are not flame resistant.
We are $37 off of 5,000.
Fact number 5. Children taste vaguely like veal. Don't ask how I know it. It was a weird time in the 70s.
And confirm.
Time passes. Fact number 492.
We got another one.
Children do not know much about the First World War, but they were the cause of it, if you think about it. Objection. Fact
We are
number
$12
666. Satan was never a child. Fact 667 about children.
You skipped 666. Is that because it's the devil's number?
You leave
I
my
didn't
number
skip
out of
it.
this.
You just couldn't hear it because
I
it
only
was
give that out to
directly
pretty people.
for children. Fact number 9272 about children. Children are short. Like my patience when you don't fucking donate to save the children.
What's the next fact? That children are not adults?
Fact number 2,911,612. Children are not always adults, but are sometimes.
Motherfucker spitting.
Fact number 9,611,414,011 and 2.4. Children are children.
Oh, really?
Interesting. I did not
I
know
learned
that one.
so much.
No,
I'm
can
out
we
of
hear
facts on children at this point. You should still donate. And those of you who just donated, suddenly the wall is going to break and you're going to hear objection. And coming from all the way in Las Vegas, you're going to see a rather attractive man with long brown hair. You know what? Fuck it. I'll be right back.
Costume change.
Quick,
Hey,
costume
this
change.
entire thing is absolutely wild.
This is
This
bananas.
has been absolutely ridiculous. It's great. I love it.
Oh my god.
Now I know why everyone loves being in Extra Life games so much.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, this is a little wilder than most of our Extra Life games have been.
Yeah. Just a tad.
Nah, this is about right.
Oh my god.
That's about right.
I mean,
Yeah.
we literally dropped the Hulk on one of the first one I was a part of,
Hey, buds, and welcome to
and
We
an entire
D&D
tower.
here on Dork Tales. I'm Bam, and I'm very excited to be here tonight so that I can help support children.
Wait, didn't you have like a huge controversy recently?
What?
Bam Margera?
No,
Oh,
different
our-
guy.
our
No,
Bam.
no.
Really pleased to meet you, buds. Thanks for supporting Dork Tales in their time of need. Because children are important. Children are just small buds, which is why I call them nuggets.
And $12 from Strange Brood Tabletop, and we have hit $5,000 this
Wait.
week.
And I'm just gonna watch to see what Bam says.
Oh, he said, is it
I
okay that I'm
miss it.
aroused right
Oh, okay.
now?
He
Alright, folks,
didn't ask if it was
guess-
okay.
Oh,
He said
oh my
it's
god,
all
we're
right
17
to be
cents
aroused.
away. What the fuck?
What?
Hold on. There's only I see that we're 17 cents away, which
What?
means that I have to do this. The world fades around you, one final person will appear. Oh. Hi there. I'm Brendan Fraser. And Ma'am, I want to thank you for all your support through this stream. It means a lot to me, and the internet outreaching like it has to me.
We love you, baby.
Hey, we'd love you. Everybody loves and supports you, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
You are amazing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's true.
And we want to see you happy and in your newer endeavors. We're here to support you, the whole internet.
Absolutely.
Just one
Thank you,
whole
ma'am. Thank you
internet.
kindly. And Traz donated $1, which means welcome. We broke $5,000 on the charity stream, and with that, all of you will wake up. Diddle-loot, 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 as you wake up in your beds, having never gone to detention in the first place.
I've never been to
Oh,
detention.
do we still have to go to
ever.
detention?
And as you prepare to go into detention, pardon me, as you prepare to wake up and go about your day, you will receive a phone call from the school principal.
What?
Hello, this is Principal All Might.
Wait, what?
Wait, like from My Hero Academia? Wait, what?
Yes, from My Hero Academia. It's Principal All Might.
I love
I
that
did
guy.
I
not
heard
know
that you
you were
broke
my-
the fourth wall
So many
yeah,
times.
I'm pretty sure I'm still
and
stuck
created
in
a
it.
time paradox.
Maybe
Yeah,
a
that's-
little one.
that
little
happened.
tiny
Time
one.
paradox, Snake.
You're going to...
I railgunned a skateboard into a Twitch chat.
Well, there are many things that you need to make up for, but today you're going to do it in detention.
No.
Report
Nice.
to UA Cascadia at 8:30 a.m.
No.
This is not a recording, and fear not, for I am here. But now I'm not. Goodbye.
Ugh, I
What a
don't want to go to
weirdo.
detention. That was a weird
All of this
dream.
freaking fourth wall break-in shenaniganry. I'm just gonna like go to sleep and like YouTube, just do my VTubing shit in the morning.
All right, and as you say that, each of you roll over, and will find that in bed with you is one of Deadpool's limbs.
I know which one I'm going for.
I was gonna say I want some sort of limb in my bed, but
Meanwhile, as you all have fun with your limbs, you will see that above in space, Rick and Morty are having their starship duel with the Enterprise as Deadpool's head floats through space going, "Ah, yeah, $5,000," and will eventually enter orbit. And as the light streaks across the sky, we will pan and see that a spaceship is leaving prehistoric Earth. And as it is, a green light will suddenly go, huh. I think I'm probably safe here. Now that they've just left, Deadpool won't come here. And that means that I've got a little bit of time. Besides, the comet's not supposed to be here for another 1,000,000 years. Hey, what's that shooting star? As Deadpool's head enters orbit. I've got you, Ryan Reynolds wrecking motherfucker, he says, colliding with Earth, creating the Yucatan Peninsula, and restoring the timeline for good Deadpool movies. And I'm going to call a game there for the night, folks, with 11 minutes to spare. How was that?
All right.
My
Oh, that was
God.
beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Easy.
what the
was so
fuck was
good.
that?
Acid
I don't
trip.
know.
Oh,
That was crazy.
Time to crack this open.
You're a
I
juice.
think you're.
Oh,
I think
shit.
you're four.
Wait, no,
4
I don't
hours
have an
too late.
IRL camera on right now, but I actually have an All Might fucking energy drink.
Do you actually?
I do actually. Hold on, I can take a photo of it.
Amazing.
Bam, I hope you're not bothered that I played you for a minute. But folks, thank you so much. This is going to be the end of our extra live stream. We managed to make it to $5,000.83,
Amazing.
and we're going to continue this later in the year in November. I always try, I know, but someone paid for the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern, which means I had to have Deadpool. And then I couldn't zip up my Deadpool outfit because as I was pulling it over my head, I ripped the zipper.
Oh no.
So I had to just kind of go,
Oh.
I can fix. It's like a $30 Deadpool costume. I got it Spirit Halloween like 4 years
Yeah,
ago.
fair enough.
Fair enough.
It was
very
probably a little
funny.
tighter in a couple places than I wanted it to be, but hey,
Kelly,
it's been a rough year.
you are my favorite person on the planet. Just to let you know, when you pulled out that Deadpool costume, I was
You know
like,
how fast I ran down the stairs into the storage room? I almost died.
I bet.
Well,
You are officially my
ma'am, thank you
favorite
very
person
much.
on the planet.
Oh my god.
I ended up with an ooze in my brain.
Hey,
That's
ugly
totally
Goomba.
fine.
I thought that was fun. I don't think that I've ever had a we watched that Pinkie Pie versus Deadpool video where they went into the comments and fought.
did.
And as we were doing this, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go to the Be Right Back screen and have a fight in the Be Right Back screen. We're gonna like do all of this. We're gonna
That was great.
Yeah.
It's-
So it was. Did you have fun?
So
I
much
got
fun.
to
fog
railgun
cloud.
a tech deck into Stu's head, so
This is true.
Yeah.
So Stu, you are now a slime. Pretend like you're not.
Oh yeah, all right. I have to pretend to be Robin now from now on. Oh boy,
Yes,
it's
you
going
must
to
pretend
be
to be
shit.
Robin until Mother Russia sends
oh
you.
my
Holy shit!
goodness, what the
What is-
heck?
Same.
Well-
What?
Oh, we're getting
this
hate
is the
rated.
Spam
Hate
hate
rated.
rated.
I got one
Uh,
of those recently.
Oh, nice.
Goodness.
oh wow.
So you can just
Okay.
do a
That's
clear.
awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were warned earlier that people were getting hate rated.
Yeah,
So-
I've gotten one just a couple of days ago.
Wow, that's annoying as shit.
Friend before it
Yeah.
got it, friend before that got it. They go after the LGBT tags and the minority tags basically.
Of course
So
they do.
because you have
That
LGBTQIA,
was definitely not a tag that seemed anti-LGBT though. I'm not going to repeat it, and I'm going to have to cut that out of the final stream.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to disable the overlay pop-up right now.
Yeah.
So, one sec. Extra life overlay. Boop. There we go. So that's going to disable the chat, unfortunately. So you won't be able to see the chat here, but then we're not going to have hate speech here. So, folks, you are all wonderful. Thank you so much for your support. It is unfortunate that we just got hate rated right at the apex of our stream. If I had finished 2 minutes earlier, it wouldn't have been there. So I feel, I mean, not bad, but yeah, a little annoyed.
All right.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It is what
So-
it is. They're the arses that did it, so
Yeah.
It's true.
And look, everyone's putting the positive vibes in the chat.
positive vibes, everybody.
Positive vibes, everybody.
So, you're all awesome people. And you know what? I don't have to be upset because positive vibes, guys, we raised $5,000
Holy
US
shit.
for kids, okay?
That's a lot of
and
money.
You all were part of that. No, this was an amazing weekend. And we're going to do it again in November. And I'm going to see if I can rope some more people in from other streams. And we're going to make this huger and huger and huger. And it's going to be
Okay.
fantastic.
but you know what we
So-
have to do now?
Mm-hmm.
It's giveaway time.
It is giveaway time. All right. So
Oh,
now that we
shit.
have blocked those people, we are going to do giveaways. So what I want to say before we do that is that Masks is a fantastic game, and this was nothing like Masks. So how we had enough donations. I think we can. Do you want to do? Do we have room for
Okay,
both?
so what I think we should do is we should do a Steam code for this stream, this game in
Okay.
particular. We should do a PDF for this particular game, and then a PDF for all the donations from the whole weekend.
Okay, and don't forget that for the whole weekend, we also have the big prize, which is the dice from
That's correct.
over there. So
All right. So
Truth Tella, thank you so much. I'm glad you had a good weekend because of us. I hope that everything's okay. It sounds like you might have had a rough time from the sound of it. So, I mean, we're here for you. I see Matcha Latte. Good to see you there as well. Bam, a pleasure as always. Whoa, thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, you've been watching long enough, so you're cool. Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear the fuck out of a bunch of these. But all right, dude, Awesome Kong as the ceiling for
Yeah,
my
the last one.
deletions.
I threw the Commander Root follow bot remover. Literally, they're already all these bots are already known about. You just have to hit one button, and it'll clear them out in like
Yeah.
a second.
Okay.
Yeah. It
All
takes
right. So
no time.
let's do this and find out who wins these prizes. Christine, who wins a
Yeah.
copy of Masks?
well, actually, I was pulling the Steam code first. So
Oh, sorry,
for
Steam code. All right, so
for Super Hot
super hot.
is the game, and we have Stormshanks.
Stormshanks is going to win super hot, and Stormshanks is a friend of mine actually from the local area.
Nice.
So I'm very
Nice.
excited about that. So Stormshanks, you're going to get a copy of super hot. If you already have it, PM me. I'm going to be sending these codes out tomorrow after I get some rest.
right.
You deserve rest.
Yep.
The Gundam X one was really wonderful. Yeah.
So
that-
much fun.
Did you guys have? Okay, so we'll talk about this in a sec. But
So for the
Uh,
first PDF copy of Masks,
Okay.
we have Random Equinox.
Random Equinox, you're going to get a copy of
Nice.
Masks. So can you please do me a favor and PM me an email address that I can have it sent to you? So Random Equinox, Magpie Games is going to reach out to you directly with a drive-through RPG link.
All right. And
So just
for
PM me
the
on
next,
Discord or Twitch.
for the next copy of Masks. Let's see. Chef Aladeth.
Chef Aladeth gets a copy of Masks. So
Congratulations.
I am
That's
going to have
awesome.
to. So remind me to reach out to Chef.
Okay,
All right, and
I'm just writing
finally-
these down so I have it down.
We have a set of metal dice. I believe they're the Brass Dragon scale dice from our friends over at Norse Foundry
Okay.
down in Florida.
All right, we're
And
gonna.
this is for the weekend.
All right, it's gonna start randomizing now.
Hit it.
And we have Colin San.
Colin San win those too. Holy shit!
Nice.
Congratulations, Colin San. All right, so you're gonna get those. I will reach out to you there. Also, Norse Foundry has been generous enough that they are friends with us now. So they've given us a 10% off. If you're gonna buy from them anyway, use Dorktales10 to save 10%. We don't get anything from this aside from just well, they're giving us some cool dice to use on stream. But we get nothing off the sale. So don't think that you're putting money in our pocket. They're just a cool company with some really amazing dice.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank all of you players for being here. First off, I want to thank you five. But I also want to thank everybody who came out and appreciated what we were doing here and everybody who played. I could go on and on and on about everybody, but I want to go on about you. I hope you five had a good time tonight.
Hell yeah.
So much
Yes,
fun.
this is
So
not what I was
much
expecting in the
fun.
slightest.
Not
This is
even
great.
But it was a lot of fun.
It was so
Did
good.
you have fun? Okay.
So much
It's
fun.
great.
That was ridiculous.
That was just
In
bizarre.
every sense of the word, that was ridiculous.
It-
I would
so
definitely
much.
like to play like a more less fourth wall breaky, more serious version of Masks because it seems actually like a
Someday,
really
yeah.
cool system.
Yeah.
True.
It's if you
and-
love trauma, like you love teenage trauma, and it's
Yeah.
it's up your alley.
Yeah, it's 100% up my alley. Also, Michael, I loved Mike. I loved your makeup and stuff, and like your nails and everything was so good, sweetie.
Thank you. Although it was really funny because this morning when I woke up, I went to go help a friend out with a photo shoot, and
Yeah.
even though I wasn't in the shoot, I still wanted to look pretty, so I did like really really pretty, super nice makeup, and then I got home and I'm just like, all right, and I took it all off, and I'm like, grungy black makeup, let's fucking go.
Yeah,
Amazing. I
Slap
love
it on my face. All right, wig
hell yes.
in front of my face. I can't see
Yep.
my left monitor. Sounds good. Let's go. But
Yes.
it's funny because like I really wanted to do like a black lip, but I
Hell yeah.
only have like super girly red and pink lipsticks,
Oh, darn.
and I
Gotta
didn't
have black.
want to stop in to like Walmart or
Yeah.
London Drugs or whatever on my way home because I thought we started at 6, not 7:30, and I left
Wow.
the shoot at like quarter after 5, and I'm like, fuck, like I gotta get food, I gotta get home, and I need to get ready for game. I'm like, I don't have time to stop for black lipstick.
It's also hard to
But-
find it. Like I've been to a lot of places and not found it too. So
True.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So-
Like Shoppers Drug Mart, Shoppers Drug Mart usually has like a NYX version that's like
Does it?
not like it's
Oh,
like not the
man.
best. It's actually pretty like bleh. In terms of like staying power and stuff. It smudges really quickly and kind of
Yeah.
It's not the
When,
best, but if you're
um,
doing it for like costume purposes, it's like
Fair
awesome.
enough. Yeah.
I keep an eye
But-
on sales on Sephora,
yeah.
and I
Mm.
got one of the KVD matte ones, liquid matte.
Yeah, oh my god, yes.
Nice,
yeah.
yes. Kat Von D
Yeah.
has some nice stuff. It's too shame that
Yeah.
Kat's kind of an idiot.
True. But the makeup's nice.
Yeah.
The makeup is nice. I've got one of her eyeliners is a red eyeliner. It's like a liquid one. It's so nice to like overlay over top of a nice black. So it gives it like
Mm.
kind of a double eyeliner look to it. It's,
I was
Mm.
using the tattoo liner because I got it as a sample
Yeah, that's good.
the black
I
one
really like that.
to do
The-
like
the
the
tattoo
nose
liner.
drawing on and stuff for
Yeah.
all my other
Mm.
characters and like
tattoo liner
the
for
bit in
eyeliner is,
between
like,
and
Yeah.
the thing.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
we should.
Anyways, thank you.
Of course.
I am happy. I'm gonna have to play around with this remove tool because I don't want to do anything
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh yeah, I can give you some.
Yeah, please stick around after the stream and walk me through it so that I don't want to accidentally, because I just clawed my way above 2,000 and I don't want to lose any of the actual
it's all
people.
Good. It's all good.
Yeah,
But I
fair.
suppose one of the things we can do if you notice the hate raid start is immediately click sub only chat.
Yeah.
Yep. Because then they have to
Yeah.
sub to be able to chat. So it does
Yeah.
cut off everybody else, but then you have a chance to
But
deal
it
with
stops. Yeah.
Fun
Yeah.
fact,
We can
still
if you,
follow.
If you also do an ad reel, because they count as viewership, you actually get more ad revenue.
Oh, really?
They make you money.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
well, shit. I need to do
yeah,
that.
you can use their hate.
Wait,
to
I think I
generate
do have
our
an ad reel.
profits.
Yeah.
Hey, you just hit
Oh, I
like
think
3-minute ad.
Yeah, you just like just drop it in.
Oh,
yeah.
you mean you just click ad at the time?
If you have a
Yeah, you
stream
just
deck,
say
you can
do
literally
an
set
ad.
it as like a
Ad
hotkey,
break.
just like red alert button. Click it, and
Yeah.
it'll wipe everything, clear
Red
the
alert?
chat. It'll disable the notifications, and then you can put on a quick 3-minute ad.
Yeah.
Just
That's
to get money, and it deals
hilarious.
with it.
Oh my god.
That is so
you're gonna
funny.
hate rate us? I'm gonna make money off of you.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Thanks for the hate, dumbass.
Yeah, like when their
as
hate
well.
fuels our efforts.
Yeah, literally.
Congratulations, we're
chaos.
doubling down on the gay agenda now.
Woo! Gay agenda!
Gay agenda!
The world is ours.
Amazing. Well, and if you look at Amy put in all like the blocked terms.
Oh, I put in a couple of them. Yeah, from the
Yeah. So
messages.
if you copy those, honey, and make sure that they're in the like your because I think
Permanent
our
ones.
ones it's temporary when we do it.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
Okay.
you can go in and there's an area in Creator Dashboard under moderation where you can make certain terms just perma. No, you cannot use this.
See, I thought I had some of the racial slurs already in there, but I got to double check because.
Well,
Well,
it's
see, they have
bullshit.
some weird lettering ones in here.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Then you got to do every permutation of certain slurs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you might as well just
Um,
copy the ones that Amy has done and make them permanent.
All right. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys had a good time tonight. I'm glad that everybody
So
enjoyed.
much fun.
I'm sorry that it got super chaotic in the middle. I wish that I would have thought to have a Deadpool costume upstairs. I also have a pickle costume downstairs, so I could have been Pickle Rick for a while if that
Oh
happened.
my gosh. It's
Uh,
November.
November.
There you go.
People keep wanting me to run D&D Rick and Morty, so
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay, guys. Donate to Kelly's Extra Life or just Extra Life in general for the Dork Tales team to vote to have Pickle Rick run Rick and Morty for Extra Life.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Morty, I'm a pickle. I'm a pickle, Morty. I'm a pickle, and I'm doing the voice better now than I was earlier,
We
Morty.
could probably even get that like blue-white like hairspray
Yes.
dye
Oh my
I would just
God.
get more.
and have it spiked out.
Summer, I would just get a wig. I would get a wig, Summer.
Can
Up
I
top.
can I do a wild Stargate game for November Extra Life?
if
Oh my
you
God,
if you want
please.
to, yeah.
God,
Like,
please
do
let me
it.
be a part of this. I love Stargate. Stargate's actually like one of my
Everybody loves
absolute favorite
Stargate until they have
sci-fi
to run it.
ever.
Well, luckily enough, my Stargate's 5e, so
The main reason why I really enjoy P90s as like a weapon is simply because of that
Right!
show. Legit, like that and MP5s.
yes.
All right. So, oh look, the ooze inhabiting stew like Stargate as well.
Yes.
So,
All
like,
right.
from now on, we're just gonna, whenever we interact with Stu, just know that it's an ooze.
It's a news.
Yeah, and its name
It's
is Oozy Boozy.
stews.
It's
Yeah.
stews.
Ooze.
All right. So,
All
folks, thank you so much. It has been an honor and a privilege to run Extra Life for you and to do the crazy shit that we do. If you like what we do here, it's not always this crazy, but it always is full of heart, great stories, and great friends. I would love you to be a part of our experience, so please join our Discord, give us a follow. If you have the funds and it's not going to dry you out, seriously, besides giving us a follow, give us a sub if you can. You can also support the channel over on Patreon, which will do things like help me pay my rent. And because this is already like a 50 to 60 hour a week gig for me, it would be nice to be able to get paid. But
Fair.
that is not a prerequisite. None of the content is paywalled. Sometimes you'll get a couple of advanced things as a patron. You can also go follow on YouTube because that's a great place to find our backlog. That's going to be !archive, or you can just go to youtube.com/dorktales or find us where podcasts are sold for free because, once again, I believe in sharing my stories. I hope that you enjoy these things, and I hope that you stick with us for next Extra Life, and we see you in the next video. We'll be back next Saturday with Mage the Ascension, the Victorian Era, Episode 3. Until then, I'm going to take a nap and recover from all of the yelling.
I'm gonna see
Have a
if the
great-
rabbit peed on my bed.
All right. You're a gem, truth teller. All right, so last round, I've been Kelly. I use he and him. This is my channel. Love you all. Nitebyte, who are you? Where are you from?
Hi there, my name is Nitebyte, and I am a variety game streamer with a particular emphasis on virtual reality, positive mental health, and inclusive LGBT space. Be gay, do crimes. We're all about that LGBT advocacy, as well as talking about mental health and just mindfulness in general. I had such an amazing time here playing myself, actually, for a while there, and JJ, and this was a absolutely chaotic, acid-filled night, but it was a good amount of fun. As always, these ending games are always a little bit crazy. It's always interesting to be a part of them. So thank you,
Nice.
Kelly, for running it. You were amazing as always as DM, and I cannot wait to be a part of more games in the future, hopefully the near future. And,
I will trick you into things, don't worry.
Hell yeah. And of course, everybody I was along here with, the fellow players, are all amazing and stunning and beautiful. And seriously, I love you all so damn much. And I cannot wait until I'm able to see most of you IRL again. All right, I'm going to hand it off to the next in line.
Pass it off. Let's say that's going to go to Mike.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was so much fun being able to hop into the mind of someone very much an asshole, and Andy Scott. I loved playing
I was
her.
going to send you out the airlock, dude. I was like, fuck this bitch.
She is something else. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name is Mike. I use they them pronouns again, and you can find me over at twitch.tv/Captain Starbun, where I am primarily a sci-fi streamer, mostly playing Elite Dangerous as I make my way across the galaxy. But I am going to be expanding my streaming here soon, hopefully to include some other games that are not sci-fi, like some flight simulation perhaps, so you can watch me getting killed online in a jet. But
Nice.
anyways, thank you again. Have a good night.
Fantastic.
And next up,
That's Amy.
It's me. Hi, I'm Amy. I have been playing Claudia Fletcher /Zaffer tonight, and yeah, I'm in a lot of games here on Dork Tales, and I also stream on my own channel at twitch.tv/paradoxicalghoul. I do variety streaming, sometimes Guild Wars 2, sometimes random or games that I'm working through on the PS4, like Switch games, etc., etc., etc. So check it out
All right.
if you want.
Pass it on to Robin.
Hello, everyone. I am Robin. I use she, they pronouns, and I had the extreme honor and pleasure of playing Letova Veronica / myself. This game, you can find me over on Twitch, usually here on Dork Tales, but occasionally on my own Twitch at Second Gen Gamer. I almost said .com again. My brain is fried. I was in 8 games this weekend, and it has been an absolute joy and a pleasure to play them all along with you. I love you all so very much. You are all amazing human beings, and from the bottom of my heart, this has been an absolute joy.
All right. Let's pass it off to Christine.
Hello, I'm Christine. So you can also find me as Lady Liliana on Twitch. I generally stream Guild Wars. I have been doing a little bit of Dream Daddy as well, which has been quite fun. Which hopefully I will be back to this week, doing my stream as usual on Tuesdays and Saturdays, with potentially a couple extras thrown in just because we're not playing much of anything on Dork Tales right now. So I have some extra days.
This week is going to be pretty barren.
This has been lovely and absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for making my first session of Extra Life in my 4th year of it lovely and wonderful and absolutely crazy. Really enjoyed it, and good ways towards my goal for the year. So
Yeah.
thank you.
You guys kicked ass. We kicked ass. There was so much ass kicked. Let's continue to kick some ass, and we'll see you next time. Good night, dorks. Bye. I'm going to go take a nap.